Alrighty, how you guys doing? I know, music's still playing. I gotta go. There you go. Okay, so anyways, that was the original Zelda NES theme. Yeah, I grew up with that. I remember that. Actually, the second version that came out in 1987. I think the first came out a year or two prior. That, folks, is almost 40, or right at 40 years ago. Kind of an unexpected TOS. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. There's something else I have to do, though. Of course. Before I get going with the show here. And I will get to that. I'm on my phone, so it just takes a minute. But the best things in life are worth waiting for, don't you think? Boy, I sure do. Play it, Sam. Okay, ready, set, go. Anyways, welcome to the late show with It's That Abe. There's been a lot of happenings out there. So let's get down to business. Taking care of business. Matt Erickson at the house tonight. Welcome. How you doing? And I can't forget Finna. I'll call you Finna. Fin4. F1 double N 4. Okay, so anyways, welcome, guys. Even from there we go. Even with a small crowd, we still have a great time, don't we? Yeah, we do. Shout out to the replay crew. Nerd, have you heard Nerd's the word? I have. I want to talk a little bit about something that was going on yesterday that involved me direct. So I'm on this chat of a certain channel, and it was Brett the Settlements. Now, don't get me wrong. I was one notoriously hit by him with timeouts prior. Now, seem to be on better terms now. Actually doing pretty well. The guy actually has spoken out on my behalf. That was very unexpected. Maybe sees in me that I'm really genuinely me. I'm not fake. I'm not, everybody plays the fool. No exception to the rule. Anyways, Ben, how you doing? Cookies? Welcome. Hey, you got some cool font there. So the reason I bring this up is I was in the chat, and it wasn't like a public panel link thing. Oh, trust me. I would have hit that link in 2 seconds. I think they all knew that. So everything was going fine in there, and just kind of hanging out, not getting timed out. Hey, that rhymes. And then a little problem came along, known as a sock account that goes by the name Shock Collar. All together, one word. Yes, Shock Collar has kind of been around out there stirring the pot up with me and certain other people for the longest time. Let's just say I have my own little I Spy network. Welcome to our evil lair. And let's just say for the sake of argument, somebody sent me some interesting images of screenshots where, well, let's just say a guy known as Dirt Guy, who's that guy knows who Nemesis is. He hangs out over there. Been there for the longest time. One of his buddies, although he doesn't really know who he is. Well, no, that guy's actually got him on panel a few times. And this guy also hangs out in a community known as Tom Cambino. Yes, Tom Cambino, the same community where Blue Eyes came from, who made all those outlandish claims against me on multiple channels last year, starting with what's it? King 9 Village Idiot News will not return. Say that 10 times fast. Also, how you doing, Hebrew? What's up? Welcome. Also, over on D-Ban's now nuked channel, RIP. She got a new one. Also, Paulie Crispy. Yeah, that's the one where everybody kept a catch notice of. And, well, Hebrew, you got the clips. So you played it the other day. Well, so that was actually, somebody did that in my VC. And they made it appear as though I was saying something I didn't. I was trying to explain something that happened involving someone else. Anyway, that's a different story for a different time. However, this shock collar account starts out of the blue calling me a PDF simp. And, you know, that word, I'm trying to keep it kosher with, you know, community guidelines. Yes, a PDF sympathizer or supporter just starts popping that off in the chat. Now, Mr. AC was up on the panel, and he did pretty good. I would not expect him to defend me or anything like that, or anyone else for that matter. After all, he makes it abundantly clear he's not a Captain Save-A-Ho. Am I a ho? Ho, 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 ho. Wait, Christmas in July is long surpassed us. We got to wait for the real one now. The real McCoy. So, Chuck Collar's in there and just going to town, calling me a PDF supporter. Not much different than other sock accounts have done, and unfortunately, apparently continue to do. But we would expect no less from people that hang out in a community known as Tom Cambino. Now, would we? Nope, we wouldn't. Because actually, guys, I have something to tell you. I have a secret. I'll drop that in just a few minutes there, Hebrew. I'm getting through my monologue first, but appreciate you. Stick around if you would, please, and we'll get to it. So Blue Eyes, who came from Tom Cambino, many of these other people that love to go on the internet, and like Blue Eyes had admitted on COVID's just a few months ago, actually, that I kind of sort of made it all up, and not such a good thing to do, but this is what we do. We just randomly call people we don't like PDF files and supporters. And she kind of sort of did that all right. Well, anyways, of her and Rick Crude, he's always done that, though. It's notorious. Paulie, I heard he had a server again. I don't know how true that might be or not be there. Man, a good question. If he does, I certainly don't know of it. He kept nuking his other prior older ones and then disappearing off into the abyss and cast away into the valley of darkness, and then magically returns again. It's sort of like Pet Cemetery, it comes back more vicious every time. So anyways, that would have been Blue Eyes on Paulie Crispy's last year, spreading very slanderous accusations against myself with not a shred of proof. And of course, I won't say everybody else, but a rather thin majority didn't go along with it. Well, the majority seemed to be right on tune with it. Rod, I don't know about that. He was on the panel sharing those very comments and outright accused me of being one himself. He did apologize for that later, however. But the damage had already been done. Yes, I was accused of being a PDF file, not being on paper, and having zero criminal record at all whatsoever. Actually, at the time, I was working in civil service government. Did you guys know that? Yeah, I actually was. So there is that. Now, she never did apologize for that, by the way. Never. The best we could get out of her is admitting that she, doctored the whole thing up. But actually, she didn't. She's not that inquisitive. Rick Crude did that. And the reason, again, he did that is because he was angry because I nuked. He accused me of nuking his channel. All I ever did was give him one strike. I think it was just a warning. He lost his channel like over 90 days after that anyway. and he's lost several channels since then. Naturally, he would blame me for each one. Now, getting back to this Dirt Guy account, interesting. That guy. You know, there's a channel called Shane. Anybody familiar with that channel? I am. And let's just say the timing was right on. From when that guy was in Brett's chat, popping comments off that I was a PDF simp, citing Detective Gomez, who is not a PDF file, but rather them going after him for things in his past, as far as filling out paperwork for somebody who is, I guess. And this is stuff that was going on prior to me even knowing him, and all of that story. And, you know, whatever he did is not what I did. But of course, we're going to just go ahead and call everybody a PDF supporter because they're just in someone's chat. Again, that's not a PDF file themselves. Yes, that's the convenient guilt by association. Now, I did my due diligence on this, everybody, on this very topic, and I did some research. I checked the Cambridge dictionary, nothing there. Then I checked Oxford, nothing there either. And I rolled snake eyes on the Webster's dictionary. My last resort was the urbandictionary.com, and much to my avail, there's nothing there either. What is a PDF supporter? Well, what that is it's basically saying that is I read people out here. It's like saying that this person is on board with someone who's a convicted person that's a PDF file on paper. And that person is either financially backing them, or they are hanging out with their friends with them on their panel or chat, or both, you know, just a channel supporter, stuff like that. But hey, good morning, Canada's dark haunted history. Welcome to the show. I can't give you a wrench right now because I'm on my phone, but I'll be sure to take care of that on chat replay. Nobody touch Canada. I like Canada. Well, exceptions of Prime. Prime can be a rather burdensome annoyance. Quite the red herring of any panel. And you got to be careful with him because he tends to use his OBS in very peculiar ways. We'll leave it at that. You know, speaking of that, I happen to have a overlay for that. You guys ready for this? And I'll drop the link here in just a minute. I got to get through my monologue. You guys know me. I always have a monologue. That's how we roll out here in the Honest Abe Home Shopping Network. Stores are open. Okay. So this would be the overlay wall that I use for Prime. So I think you catch my drift where I'm going with that one. Now there is the standard one, which is right there, which I have to tell you guys. When I did that video with that kind of like that fire alarm evacuation, building evacuation tones and audible voice here, probably not even a couple of months ago, actually came out to be more true than not. Unfortunately, people did not heed the warning, or they did, and it was unavoidable. It was unavoidable. There was a cruise missile, or a Javelin missile that was being fired in their direction, which is GPS guided, and it was a direct hit, unfortunately resulting in the loss of some of the channels we've come to know and love. Whether you love them or you hate them or you're somewhere in the middle of the road with them, well, those channels contained a lot of history to them, some of them, and old videos and live panels and community tabs and all kinds of stuff, now gone forever. And as I've said before, nothing is forever. But that's unfortunate. I saw somebody make a comment on another channel just a little bit ago, and it said on there, take that off now. It said on there something like free speech Always free speech, always. That's the comment. And I really actually admire that comment. Whoever that person is, they know who they are. I don't know who they are, but who really knows anyone? It's a small world after all. But I like that. Coming from a guy who's been getting timed out in every goddamn blasphemy chat for the last 3 years. Yes, that's right, because people are so easily amused. Timing out Honest Abe is the highlight of their life because, well, they have authority. Did you say authority? Out of the cat, you will respect my authority, South Park. Actually, yes. So that all started, and I have to correct the record, because I went live before, but I made it private, so I have to make this clear. Crystal clear, everybody. I want you all to listen to what I have to say very carefully. If you get nothing out of this entire live stream, I'd like you to get this. And that is, no, I did not start getting popped in chats because of affiliation with a channel that's virtually dead now, known as We the People Tyrant Wars. I was never a member of that group. I know how people got to become members of that group and what you had to do. You can't join that group. They have to nominate you to join it. That's how that group works. Anyways, neither here nor there, besides the point. Because the channels that, like even the shit show, okay, for example, they allow people like Huck and Rick Rude and them, who are people that are now or were prior affiliated or involved in that group, Rick Rude being one of their henchmen. They all but said it in several other videos showing extreme support for him. They called him surgical and strategic, as they. That was just a few years ago. But lost in the course of time. Videos are still up. Just got to go find him. Now, no, I started getting timed down the chat because of a channel called Ambien and Alcohol. Does anybody remember that channel? I sure do. I do. Shout out to Squishy the Cat, Wicked Weenie, and Dutchy Does Drama. Yeah, that's the trio. Thanks for sticking around. I'm going to get through my monologue in just a few minutes. I know. It seems like so long we'll get through this. So no, actually, au contraire. Now, so that's false. The timing is not correct either. So Tyrant Wars puts out this email where I say and this is another thing that gets butchered up on purpose by especially people like Binks and people on the shit show, even AC himself. They can never get this right, and they probably do it on purpose. I am for sure. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. They just don't get it. They're not reading it correctly. There's nothing in that email that was put out several years ago that says I am gathering doxes of people to give to that group. Instead, it said I was gathering intel or something to that effect. Now, interestingly enough, they put out another email probably a year and a half later, as they were targeting somebody else that I know. That person called me a turncoat, and they cautioned the group that I was gathering information about them and trying to figure out who they are. That would actually be correct. That's exactly what I was up to. There's Prime. What a joy. Stuck on repeat, man. I tell you what, there was such thing. If this dude had an A track, I swear to God, every disc would be skipping simultaneously too at that. So now, if some of the information, the intel that I gathered, led me to somebody, and that somebody was by sharing that information about that somebody, led others to start prying into it themselves. Now, interestingly enough, there was supposedly a video that surfaced of said individual, talking about the early creation of, like, it's not like God created the earth in like 7 days, Genesis kind of a thing, right? Oh my God, I'd hope not. No, instead they're talking about some, I don't know. I've never had the chance to watch this video. Now, was this a LARP being done to me and that no such video exists? It's a possibility, but it's not probable. Enough people were in my server when my server was really the happening place. And today, there's not much going on in these Discord servers, especially after back in last year when all the VC hours and hours and hours of VC recordings got leaked out and blasted all over YouTube. A lot of embarrassed people over that. Y'all got to learn what you say in Discord ain't private. It ain't private. If someone's in there recording it, more than likely not. I guarantee if you're talking about somebody, especially if it's a large group in there, somebody probably hit that red record button and they are recording everything. I mean, yeah, damn. Got hit again. So the video that I'm talking about was played in my Discord server by this guy, Biff Thundermuffin, who's kind of only loosely been around. He's still around. He's still out there. Still there. But he doesn't seem to be as active as he was before. If I record my log and use it as your intro, you'll have the longest intro in the community. Well, thank you for the compliment. But it was just your guys' channel that I started getting timed out first, known as Ambient Alcohol. And that would have been probably about March-ish, 2003-ish. And what happened there, now, Wicked said, I timed you out. I blocked you. They were talking about Mike Cerrone. They were playing videos on him. And there was this guy, Jack Star, in the chat. And some of the mods mistook me, or panelists, I think, mistook me for him. I don't recall which. Does it matter? I mean, not really. So what happened there was cross-channel mods, as I call them. I've coined that term. Unless someone else has used that before. I don't know that they have. But what a cross-channel mod is, what is that? The hell are you talking about? Hey, what do you want, man, this morning? Well, cross-channel mod is somebody that is a moderator across a swath of real estate, multiple channels. That's what that is. So, well, that's okay. I was talking about that before you got on anyway. I love doing the time warp. Butcher that one up, time warp. I love it so much I could sing it to you, but that's okay. So anyway, moderators on other channels that had been timing me out and hiding me on that channel started to do it on all these other channels. That's how it started. It had nothing to do with Tyrant War channel. It had nothing to do with saying Abe is annoying. All these mofos are annoying as fuck. Would you not agree with that? I would. So Hell Prime, who was just in my chat, I know you're still out there. He gets on a panel and just derails the whole goddamn thing. Blasphemy! Strike me with lightning, God. Does lightning strike the same place twice? So there it is. There it is. Let's do the time warp again. You like that? Let's do the time warp again. I love it. I love it. I love it. So there you go. You know, the problem with letting Prime up tonight is I really want to leave this video up. And he tends to do things deliberately to, I don't know, let's just say ride the fence of what's like reportable and not reportable, like TOS violations and shit shit like that. And then I have to go I have two options after having someone like him on my panel. A, I can edit the fuck out of this video by timestamping it as I go along. Or B, I can just completely private it and then never let it play again. Never. Then the replay crew gets screwed over. Then I get all these DMs from people the next day saying, "The fuck, Abe? The fuck? Why did you privatize that? I wanted to see it so bad, but I was in a dead sleep. You know, the dog ate it. Man, I was abducted by aliens. By aliens." Got my Trapper Keeper here. Any '90s kid would know exactly that reference. They would. Yes, I do swear. Why do I swear? Because it's an attention getter. That's why. It really is. It's kind of fun sometimes. That was fun. Did you guys have fun with that? I did. So again, letting Prime up here is much fun as our little Canadian friend can be. He can also cause a lot of mayhem, you know, like Allstate, maybe the Allstate commercial. I just envision him as that guy with a sledgehammer bashing the hell out of someone's brand new Lexus. Can you? I sure can. Virtually, of course. Yeah, I can drop the link for you guys. We can have fun with that for a little bit. Why not? But I don't want to be live for 10 hours like Vegas Valley was. Not really. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. Bear with me here, guys. Is Hebrew, is he still out there? I'm sorry to make you wait, dude. But if you are, you're welcome to come up. I'll let anybody. I typically have my channel open. Shout out to free speech. Free speech America, free speech Canada, free speech Mexico, free speech Ukraine. I don't care where you are. Even Australia. Shout out Crazy Dingo. Crazy Dingo actually said hi to me the other day in a chat, and I've had this kind of going back and forth. And he probably doesn't know. Unless he was, well, he might have been watching. I don't know. Probably not. But if he was, he know. I'd say, hey, shout out to you, Crazy Dingo. That was a class act. That's what that was. But it's true. People have loved fucking with me for years, and most of these people, if I've ever and I corner them, say, what is driving you to be such a fucking asshole? Oh, there's that swearing again. To me, what have I done to you for you to fuck with me? And most of these people have this like deer in the headlights look. And then they just wind up going, you just kind of repeat everything all the time. Oh, do I? Do I? What the hell are you people doing? Even AC himself said, well, how long have we been covering Connie? How long have we been doing this, doing that? What's her name? Almost said the wrong name. Page V and all this other shit. STL. Right? Forever. For years. How is that any different? It's not. It's called being a freaking hypocrite. It's a hypocrite. Okay, so there's your link, guys. Whoops. There's your link. Now, that I can't pin it because I'm on my phone. I don't have my laptop booted right now. So, yeah, that would be it. Okay, let me go ahead and get my pre-wall set up because I just got to make sure y'all are you when you want to come on the panel. Say hi. Let's see. I'm trying to pick a wall here. Pick a wall, any wall. There we go. Daily Growl. Anyways, guys, we've been live for 31 minutes. 15. It's not too shabby at this hour going live on the fly. 15 people in the house. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing today? You win the grand prize.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing? Caller, you're on the air. You are large and in charge.
That's so bad.
What's going on?
Give me just a second.
All right.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Well, we know that's you.
What's up?
Oh, not much, man. How you be?
Oh, yeah.
All
Who's
right.
this black and beautiful? Only me.
That's cool.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Hebrew. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to the show. I don't know if you've tuned into the whole thing or part of it, but I had to cover my bases, and good to go. Welcome to Sweet Home Chicago.
Yeah, I was just live for like 4.5 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't catch it. Sorry, man. I saw. I was kind of focused on one particular channel, but it was kind of off and on. Then I fell asleep for a while, and here I am again. But I'll try to catch next time. Shake it, not stirred. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that this is. What's up, man?
Oh, never mind. I'll see who this
is. Caller,
yeah.
you on the air?
Yay! Yeah. What's up?
Oh, not too much. How are you, Squishy?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Squishy.
I heard a little bit ago. I think you said that you thought I was mad at you or something. I don't know.
What? No.
I don't know.
Why would you care?
I've just been going around being a dick tonight, so.
No, you would. No way.
Yeah.
I saw you on Joey's channel a little bit there, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It could be a fun place to hang. I won't gonna lie.
Now I'm bored, and I saw you were live, so now I'm here.
Well, welcome. This is the hour of
like hammered drunk. Alive right now saying N-word and calling people wetback. Dude, he's going racial crazy right now. It's funny.
Are you talking about the boy guy, Bad Core?
Corey. Yeah, Bad Core. He's right now.
Oh, I don't have his channel.
Good. He just got a new one. Used to. Anyway, sorry, Squishy. I didn't mean to interrupt you. If you were talking.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, then fuck off. Anyways, Abe. Not kidding, Squishy. Just.
You rang via?
Yeah, I can give it to you if you want it. Is what I was going to say.
That's fine. You can. Are you still hanging out in Discord, or you don't do that anymore?
I haven't done Discord in months.
Oh, okay. I got you. Well, what's your guys' take on all this shit? Anything?
What shit?
Like the strike wars and all of that.
What strike wars is going on now?
Is it over now? Did it finally end?
I put it in the chat for you.
Oh, okay,
the
thanks,
Nunzi shit? Like that.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of
Erickson, can you come on panel too?
Huh?
I'll be nice, I promise. Amanda Erickson.
Come on up, Amanda.
Oh,
she fucking hates me.
She could come up if she wants to. I got room for 7 more. 7 more.
Oh no.
I don't know
God help them.
Yeah, see, not happening.
Yeah.
I miss you, Amanda. We'll be friends again one day. It'll be okay. Yeah, nobody's sleeping there. Your dog will sleep through you talking. It'll be okay.
I hope so. Well, maybe I'll have to do a daytime live or something. I'll punish myself some more.
Is Lady Di awake?
Probably not. I'm guessing. I don't. Her time zone is like 3 hours behind me.
Well, 3 hours behind you. It's like midnight, maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock here.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So anyway.
She could wake up.
I mean, by all means, if you want to kids want to hop on our channel and drop some comments and see if you get her attention. Send some smoke signals.
Well, if I woke her up, then she would give me exactly what I wanted. But I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word here. So
I take it you guys don't get along too.
No, she doesn't like me.
She doesn't like you?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, what I've learned out here in this sort of community,
The YouTube stream.
right, is I see people go from best friends to worst enemies, back and forth, back and forth, back and, it's just like a never-ending saga, right? So are people like really actually becoming arch nemesis enemies of each other and then like besties the next day, or is it all an act? What do you think?
I don't know. Like, some people get in fights and shit and then make up, right? But it's not usually the next day if it's, like, real. Like, if feelings get hurt and stuff.
Yeah, it's just I mean, just kind of like figuratively speaking, but no, I got you. Well, a lot of the stuff though, like I don't know, like the VCs and shit like that. There was
I
recently.
love when people record voice chats. I think that's great.
Yes, I
And
know you
DM
do.
reveals, beautiful.
And that seems to be happening more and more widely, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
Well,
It's great.
let me get your insight on that. Do you think people are just dumb as a box of rocks, and they just haven't caught on
People,
that? Yeah, that none of the shit's private.
Well, they think it is while they're, like, friends with somebody, right? And, like, a lot of times, like, even when you fall out with some people, like, your shit doesn't get aired because, like, even though you're not friends with people anymore, like, you still have respect for each other. But other times, like, people just go low and they're like, "Here's my DMs. This person's, like, a bitch." But I love that. I think it's great when people put out what other people say and what they say in private. I love it.
It's free entertainment value. I'll give you that. But yeah, it's like you were, I'm sure, tuning into all the VCs. Oh, there was LG's server, right? That was originally Polly's.
I was in those. I just didn't speak.
I didn't either. I avoided.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Every time I would get in VC, there would be one or two antagonizers in there, and then the whole thing became he was a fake cop and all the other bullshit. And it's just like
no way.
Every single time, yes. And it derailed the entire thing. And then guess who gets blamed for derailing it? Moi. Right? So I just sort of said, fuck that. I stayed out of it. But I'm glad I did because nobody can accuse me of making those recordings in there because I wasn't in them. Right? I wasn't around. Booyah.
Well, I sat there and listened to all of it and laughed. But, like, yeah.
Yeah. So, recently this Dr. Chin was doing recordings at Menzio's. I guess he announced he was recording it. I don't know. I wasn't there. But still, I mean...
I think that's used to, like... I think he's involved. Like, before these people came along, Mike was this retarded. And nothing happened to him. People said they were going to do shit.
And
Mike
they didn't.
said things happened. But in all honesty, if the cops ever came to Mike's house the time before they came when 111 called or George called,
right,
like, he would have gone to jail then because he had an active warrant. He's had an active warrant since 2023. So he would have been taken away. But that never happened because the cops never actually showed up.
That's a valid point, and I can't argue that. And so, but I will say, didn't he accuse others of doing this to him, like swatting him? Yeah.
He's accused me of swatting him, Dutchy of swatting him.
Yep.
But then there's also panels where he's like, "Oh no, you guys never swatted me. Like, that never happened." So, you just listen. Mike's around. He's great.
Yeah. I've had him on my panel one time, and that was when we had Combat Wombat. We had then this Truth Finder UK brought in a couple of the Music Biz Marty guys, and it all went to.
How many times did you get porn bombed during that live?
I don't know that I did I?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I was just assuming you did. That's all. Sorry.
No, you're good. I don't know. You might be right. You might. If I'd have to go back to that other channel and then check that live stream. I don't know if it's up or not.
On the channel that you lost.
But I got back.
You channel back? You did? Good job.
Hell yeah!
How
I
much
did it without.
Did you pay YouTube for that?
Nada. Zilch. Zero. what I did is I built a case. Like I got to play Bill Matlock or Perry Mason or whatever. And so I got to play court with them without going to court, without being a lawyer. And I just gathered all this evidence of to back my case against them for terminating my channel wrongfully. And then I started to communicate in live chats with the reps, and I would keep escalating it with their, like, to the next step of manager, to low level management, to try to reach mid level, and on and on and on from there. And every time they would bounce it back saying, nope, you're not getting your channel back. Sorry, sucker. Laughing in my face. So then I took it another route, and I took all these receipts that I had gathered to my defense, and I just bundled them and I sent them in a mass email to just say somebody in their corporate management. And then they got pissed off that I did that. And then they asked me not to do it again. It's inappropriate to email direct employees of Google. So I said, fuck off with that, because I got what I want out of the deal. So I don't care. And then what they did is they kicked the can down to the, what do they call it? The support team or whatever that looks into this kind of shit. And then they just said, fine, here's your channel back. That took 6 months though.
Well, good for you.
Thanks.
Fucking determined.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
I was very determined to get that channel back. It has like 906 subs or something like that, and
they probably held a company vote, and they voted that to get you to stop emailing them, they should just give it back to you, because like you probably didn't do anything that bad.
I didn't do anything, and so as far as I'm concerned, and I only sent them one single email.
As far as you're concerned, that's the issue.
Just one. I just sent them one email, but I think they just got kicked off of who I sent it to. That's all. But hey, it
email
worked.
Forwarded how many times?
Like on my end of the shtick.
Yeah.
I just sent, like I say, just one single email. That's all I did.
Yeah, but you said you kept escalating it.
Oh, that was the lot when I was doing live tech support. Like you got me there. I did that like 4 or 5 times.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's
no, you're good.
I just assumed
it's the
it was
same
all
idea.
like a streamlined process where you kept just going like up the chain.
That's kind of what I did, and I was getting nowhere with it fast. And I says, "What the hell, crapshoot!" A friend of mine gave me the email of someone pretty high up in there, and I just sent them the email, winged it, and then never heard nothing back from them. And then all of a sudden, I got my channel back. So if I can do it, there's people that file class action suits against them, spent thousands of dollars.
No, you could sell that email to people who want to get their channel back for like a certain amount of money.
I was just going to give it to at least someone I know who lost their channel for free if they wanted it. And it's out there. I mean, you just have to dig hard enough for it. You can find it. So
I was trying to help you like make some money. That's all.
Oh no, that's good. That's cool. And
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, you're good. Maybe that's a possibility. But I'm not monetized. You're not. I don't think. I don't have.
I'll never be monetized.
I don't think. I have no reason to either. I work 12 hours a day, 4 or 5 days a week, overtime. I have a regular job.
Oh, I've lost too many channels, and with my luck, the day I get monetized, I'll lose that channel too. So like, I don't care.
Well,
this is YouTube. I don't even go live that much anymore.
Yeah, I don't really either. I mean, last time I went live was a couple days ago, and then otherwise, I'm not a regular streamer.
You have future scheduled lives though, like literally months. Like, do you even remember to do that?
I'd
forget. That's
no. I mean, there's odds questions. Sometimes when I schedule a live stream, I'll have a thumbnail on there. I learned that trick from someone who did it to me. So I'm like, okay, cool. I could probably do that. And that's why you see a couple of them on there. You see there's Rebel, there's whatever. There's a thumbnail on there.
Community posts. I used to do that when I didn't have a community tab. I'd make a live that I was never gonna do, so I could put a title and a thumbnail. But then I got a community tab. Back when you had to work for a community tab. Have, 1,000 subscribers. Or
right
something.
on, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they used to do that with the tab, and from what I gathered, they pretty much just give you the tab when you collect a crew like X amount of subs. I don't know if it's like 50
And like
or
have
10.
like a phone number attached to your account or some shit. You
Yeah,
gotta
you
like
could,
meet like 2 requirements, and it's super easy.
yeah, you could do that, but I've got a couple channels I never did that with at all, and they're not brand accounts or nothing. They are standalones, and I had not. They just sat there for like 2 years, and never used them, never verified a phone number, nothing along those lines. And I went and logged into them not too long ago, and bam, they both got community tabs.
Oh shit, how many people are you gonna tag now?
Well, that's the attention getter. You know what I mean? That's it works. I like to. I'll be honest with you, Squishy. It's fun
Like,
to.
are you
You know,
looking for both positive and negative attention? Because I
well,
don't
no, it's just
know,
people that
like
like.
just attention.
Would you like to hear the story? I'm sure you wouldn't. But
Sure. I will hit my bong while you tell this story. Knock yourself out. It's your
probably,
panel. You do you.
you probably will. This won't take long. Trust me. So back,
Okay, we're at 47 minutes and 48 seconds, and go.
how many milliseconds? Okay, who's
I don't
counting?
know. I'm looking at the StreamYard timer thing in the
All
corner.
right. So, anyways, what was going on back in the heyday? We're going back 2-3 years or so ago. Is people that were on this hate Abe train, which is on a collision course with itself.
Were they drinking Haterade?
Yes, they were. I think they were actually distributors
Okay, sorry for interrupting you.
of the product. No, you're fine. This is nothing. I've already talked about it a zillion times and back. So these people would talk shit about me on their channels, and hey, it's their right, whatever they want to do. It's spread lies, all that. And they would block me from their channels, so I couldn't even like use the chat. So that's when I started deciding, well, maybe I can hashtag them, and I can I can do my comeback that way. And then I started to do videos, and I would hashtag people in videos and shit like that. That's why I started to do that. That's where I got that idea. And then I found one thing out. It pisses off people more doing it that way than it just does getting on a panel with them anyway. For whatever reason, people just can't stand to be hashtagged, even though it's free advertising for their channel, for people to go sub it. Anyway, that's the story. Hello, John Henzo, darling Mickey.
Great story.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like all I ever hear about from people is bitching about being hashtagged in a community tab. So obviously it works, right?
Well, yeah. Especially when you tag like 26 people.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. I mean, I remember when Connie did his big his haters hit list thing, and he hashtagged like 130 channels, right?
Yeah, I was on there for some reason.
I don't know really why you would even. You don't really cover him too much, or really at all, do you?
Ever.
Not that I recall.
Back in like 2022 when like Shellbell was friends with them. Yeah, maybe for like a week.
Well, maybe that's why.
But like, no, it's because of who I'm friends with, right?
Guilt by association, right?
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So anyway, let's see here. On the topic of, since I got you here, Rada, right? So.
Oh boy.
Exactly. Now, do I genuinely hate this guy? What do you think?
Yes.
You think so? Really?
Yeah.
Well, the funny
You guys
funny
don't
thing
get along.
yeah. Well, funny thing is, I've actually been on panel and just had it's very rare, a regular back and forth dialogue with this guy. I think I've done it like maybe twice. Maybe.
You guys got along for like 2.5 hours on my panel one day.
That would be one of them. So, and that was mostly just him just kind of hanging out, being quiet, and interjecting, whatever along the way. My thing with that guy is that no, I don't hate that guy. I don't really hate anyone out here. I'm not that vested in it to hate people. I'll be disappointed in somebody. I'll be, mad at somebody, but I really don't necessarily hate them. I don't wish like any ill will upon them. Like,
Well, yeah.
What?
Well, yeah, I get that. Like,
yeah. So even the bitch, the wench, the fair maiden who, called me a PDF file and lied about all that on Polly Crispies.
oh yeah, that's not cool.
That wasn't cool at all. I've never sat there and said, I want you dead, or anything along those lines.
Well, that'd be retarded.
Right. No, I don't wish death on anyone, because I got to do we all have to face that someday, right?
Wait, Abe, you're testifying for Tonic? I'm curious about that.
Now you're getting in an area I just don't want to get into.
You can say if you were fucking subpoenaed or not. Get out of here.
What?
You can say if you were subpoenaed to go to court or not.
I can.
Yeah.
But I know somebody's probably listening to this, and they're just
I'm going to ask in Discord later, and somebody is going to answer me. So you can answer me now, or in like 10 hours, I can get an answer.
Is this one of those, we can do this the easy way or the hard way, right?
No, I'm going to get an answer either way. So either it can come from you or it can come from somebody else, and it'll be about you. But I think you should answer. I think you should just say if you're going to... You don't even have to say if you were, like, it's for Tonic, because you're not really testifying for somebody. You're testifying on the truth, right?
That's correct. When you're subpoenaed to testify, or you're agreeing to be a witness for something, or whatever it is you're asked for, you're going to be under oath to tell the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God, in YouTube, right? Discord.
So on the 22nd, you will be unavailable because you will be subpoenaed to show up at court? Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Hi, Proby. How you doing tonight? This guy was asking for a wrench. I wish.
I think you should give Proby a wrench. Why can't, that's the real Proby, isn't it? Isn't that how you tell people apart?
It's true. I even if I want, I can't right now because I'm on my phone. There's the Canada Ghost channel, right?
I feel that.
So I could go back and cherry replay. The only thing I got with Proby is, he's gotten in here in the chats. Him and I have never had any problems. I've ever
say mean words to you?
Is what?
Did he say mean words to you?
No, to me, no. But some of the things he said about other people, I don't like that. Now, do I hate this? Who is this person? Who's behind that channel? I don't know.
Why does that matter? What do you want me to do? Dox your chat on your panel? That's not nice.
I'm just saying. I don't know who I don't know. What I mean is Proby. Does the person who is behind that channel, do they have another channel that everyone knows them by? Do they get on panels and no one?
It's Proby. He made videos about Mike Cerrone and stuff.
Well, he did, but they just didn't catch on as well as Combat Wombats, right?
Well, they kind of also stopped too. Wombat kept going as well.
Well, I saw him using that account in Vegas Valleys tonight in the chat. That was you, Proby, right?
I wasn't paying attention to chat. I only paid attention while I was there, and then a bit after.
Yeah,
because it was amusing.
Yeah. Well,
apparently, I missed some good of the first part. Apparently, that part was good too.
That was pretty juicy. I mean, I was in and out of that stream throughout the day, the whole duration. But then I fell asleep for a little while and woke up, and there's Callie on there talking to him again. So whatever is going on there, I know they've known each other for a long time. It goes back to even before she started streaming on her own, and all that. I think she was like his coach. She was like his coach for like a week or something, wasn't she?
Yeah, but she streamed before.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay.
I got streaming because of JoJo. No.
Right. Well, she came from true crime, isn't that right?
True crime drama, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So she's not anybody new. Just, I think it's this.
New to some people. Like, some people
Yeah.
didn't know who she was. But
Yeah. To some people,
other
as far
people
as
did.
yeah, as far as her whole being around, she's not like brand new to being on here. She's been around for at least like, I don't know, like we say like 6 years at least, 5-6 years, maybe longer.
Like 2020.
Okay, so yeah, we're probably about going to be going into like 6 years ish. So there you go. Welcome back.
You can leave me on here to go give out wrenches.
Well,
I'm
then
not
I
going to porn bomb you. I don't know how to do that.
No. I'd have to go get my laptop and fire it up and all
What
that
are you
stuff.
talking about? You go to YouTube, you open this up in the YouTube, and you hand out wrenches. Like,
Well,
I
I
just
can
give
do that.
myself from StreamYard as I do that.
Yeah, I can do it in chat
I know
replay.
it's possible.
I can do it the lazy way.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't even planning on doing any kind of panel tonight anyway. I was just going to go in here and rant like I.
Well, yay for
through my-
me. I came up to help with your monologue, but I'm glad we've completely detoured away from that, because you should totally just record that, put some like music behind it, and make it the world's longest intro.
Maybe like tension music.
Well, that way, like, when you go live, you still have 2 hours before like you actually have to start talking.
Well, nah, I don't. Did you see the intro I played or not?
No, I showed up when I commented in chat.
Oh, okay. I got it. I have an intro I play. It's only about, I don't know, not even a minute long. So
Oh.
I usually just play some music, beat. Just you give it a couple minutes,
I
gather
was
your
just trying
crowd.
to save you some words.
No, I
right?
appreciate that. But you
like
do realize that if you go to my other channel, you can watch solo streams that I did for 4 to 7 hours all by myself with me talking
Oh
to
my
the chat.
god, no thank you.
Why not?
Well,
thing to do.
because it's not live, so I can't comment, and like, no.
Shout out to the replay crew.
The vertical layout thing that happens when you go live sometimes, it makes
Yeah.
me annoyed. So then I have
It
to
does
like
suck.
video, so then I can go to my liked videos and open it so it shows up normally.
Oh, well, yeah. Vertical.
Well,
yeah.
But lucky for you, I always forget to like remove my like, so the like stays there. So
Oh,
congrats.
that's cool. Well, so like vertical, there's a theory behind vertical streams, and it's podcasters out there with monster, like 100K plus subs will do this often. I've noticed it's like shorts, right? So
Yeah, that's a short though, not a fucking live.
No, the thing of it is, some podcasters have been doing the portrait ones only in that because it's just kind of like widely believed that it reaches out maybe to more an audience and an algorithm.
Oh,
I think
you want to be YouTube famous.
Well, I mean, certainly not me, but I'm just simply saying, like, some of these podcasters that are big time, they'll occasionally do that. They will. So there's got to be a method to their madness. So, like,
no, but if you do that, then you want to be YouTube famous too. That's okay. We can all have
me?
dreams. Yeah.
No. I would probably do myself justice just pulling the plug on this and disappearing for another 2 years like I did before.
Would you go back to like the radio waves?
No, just nothing, none of this stuff at all. I mean, I don't have to have this. You don't necessarily need it, do you?
No.
None of us really have to have it. Or do we?
Well, some people seem to be very invested.
That's true. And do you think, I mean, I'm getting into the whole like psychology of it and picking people's brains apart. I mean, certainly nobody ever diagnoses anyone on YouTube, right, with mental conditions.
Oh my goodness.
But although Dutchy sure told 111 to eat a lot of crayons or whatever.
Okay, well, dude, come
That
on.
was funny.
Come on, that guy, he
I
is
know.
definitely missing a lot of crayons out of his box.
I can't argue that point. I'm not about to. Actually, I agree with you on that. Like, but I'm just simply, my thing of it is like, a lot of these panels kind of really got going during the whole lockdown era, right? And so,
everybody was fucking nuts. They were all trapped inside.
right. And so this was a way for them to sort of like, I don't know, maintain their insanity. So, or maybe keep it like level. If there
Could
is
be
such
an
a thing.
anger outlet.
Yes. And so, I guess you would say back then we were using Zoom and all this other shit for work and meetings and everything else under the sun.
Yeah.
Plus this. But we were using it kind of with the advice of our doctors, right? There was saying, yes, use social media. They'll give you an outlet to the world, and you won't feel so cooped up in your house for the next 3 years. But then now that that's all done, it's over now. It's like we're using it against our doctor's advice, right? Because everybody's gone psycho.
Well, it's still like social interaction, right? Why'd you leave Proby's Discord?
It is. I got kicked out of it.
Oh.
That was a while ago.
I'm
I
just
got to do
reading
it.
chat.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Huckleberry was in there. I don't know if she was one of your admins. She made a comment to me saying, "You're not going to last long now." And bam, I got kicked probably like, I don't know, within the hour. So hey, I mean, shit happens, man. I've gotten kicked out of a lot of servers.
I let you back in my Discord after I
You
kicked
did.
you. Yeah.
And I invited you back in mine, but
I don't know if I rejoined. I don't
think you did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that's all right. That's okay. Discord is really the devil, isn't it?
It is. Even though like I'm in other Discords, I don't even really talk in a lot of them.
Do you think, let me make this like comparison, if I may? Why not,
Okay.
right?
Let's see where this goes.
All right, fair enough. So when all of those VCs came out of LG's server, hours and hours and hours, we didn't even get a chance to listen to it all, right, on YouTube?
Like the ASMR ones?
All of that shit, yes. The whole ASMR era. The return of ASMR. And all that stuff got put on blast. I know you played some of it. Andrew played a lot of it.
Mine weren't from LGs. Mine were from Ladybugs. And that was after
that's right.
like the whole Fallout.
Yep, that's right. I stand corrected because I think I was in her server, but I've been in her server for quite a while, actually.
Yeah, but the voice chat, there was only like 2 and then 3 people in the other recording.
Right. So, if we go back in the course of time, all of these people joined my server for whatever reason. And they were all hanging out. Everything that you saw going on in LG's was going on in mine before she got her server going. She got from Polly. So, and I've talked to her about this since then. And she's
sad that then everybody went to LG's server?
Yes and no. A lot of them were still hanging on my server, and then people were spreading myths that my server was going to get nuked in like the next 48 hours for TOS and all this stuff, and it never did. It's still there, right?
Oh, right, because you had Truthfinder in there. Right, I remember that.
Well, the funny thing is, he was not in there though for the longest time, and he would sneak in under sock accounts.
That's what I mean. He was in there under sock accounts for the longest time before you let him in as himself.
Well, he was initially in my server when I first started it, and it was him. It was What's Truth. It was Tonic and Sales. All these guys were having fun, just taking a whack at him, And I think Truthfinder was getting his jollies out because he got all this attention. He craves attention. So it would seem, right? So that was initially what was going on my server when I first got it going, and then it was like a short time later, I think is when it got dropped in your server and it got shared out in other servers. People started jumping in it. So so my server had anywhere from like 10 to like 30 people in my server at one time. Hang on a second here. I've got a guest.
Oh,
So,
yay!
yay!
Good. I love surprises.
Don't you? I do too. So let's say hello to our special guest. I think this is a legit person. It's not crime. What's up? Is that you, Freak Out? That's you.
Hello.
Howdy, Squishy Pal. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Gracious. Good seeing you.
Cool beans. Well, Free said I haven't had you on my panel in a minute or two. What's going on with you?
Nothing. Chatting with someone else. One side of Squishy.
All right.
Yay.
By all means.
Have a good night.
Oh, you can hang out and talk for a minute. I'll mute.
Good night.
I don't think he likes me too much anymore.
Why? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything to him.
Why do people get angry at you, Abe? What is the reasoning behind this?
Well, it goes back to a land far, far away. No, actually, I think it's just because, I've gotten compliments, actually. Start there. So, I've had people compliment, say, Abe, here's one thing no one's ever going to be able to say about you. And I said, what's that? They go, nobody can ever say you're disingenuous. You're like, as you are and who you are, you've never changed yourself. You never tried to play the part of someone you're not. You've always just been you. And that's how I am. I don't change my ways or who I am because, it might be more popular or appeasing to other people. But I'm just how I am. Now, Freeside, you're welcome to come back up here, and I'll even drop myself off the panel if you want to hang out and talk. That's fine. All good, dude.
For just $5, you
Oh,
too
yeah,
can kick
that's one
Abe
thing I
off
don't.
the panel.
Right. That's one thing I don't do. I don't do that. I don't play that. What?
I was just kidding.
I know you were.
I don't even
So
see like a cash app.
yeah, but no, I think one thing people I think they don't like about me is I just tend to tell like it is. I don't beat around the bush.
Well,
like
you tell your own version. You tell it how you see it as it is.
Yeah,
so does
but
everybody, really, right?
True. True. People say it's funny. Some of the very people say, "Oh, well, Abe, you're always stuck on repeat." But then you'll see these guys talking about the same people, the same fuck shit, over and over and over again. How? I mean, is that a little I don't know, hypocritical, or not?
Well, sometimes people do it for the reaction.
Sure.
Right? Because they know they can get a certain reaction out of people. Like, for example, when people tell you you're not a cop.
Mm-hmm. I don't care about that, though. I never did.
I beg to differ, but let's not go down this road. Let's not do that because I don't want to spend the next 4 hours falling asleep on this panel talking about that. But I don't go around saying that because, I don't care about getting a reaction out of you from that. I rather enjoy talking to you. It's fun. You make me laugh.
Well, that's cool. I appreciate that.
You're not a bad person. You don't do shitty things.
No, people try to pin all kinds of crazy shit on you.
Well, you say some retarded things, but that's my judgment.
Well, give me. Hey, I take constructive criticism. What you got? Throw it at me.
The fact that the whole Ice Abe out started Ambien and alcohol, nobody cares. That's fucking 2 years ago. And then I'm just going by what I heard tonight because that's where my brain is right now. Then the We the People stuff, nobody cares. That's 3-4 years ago. I get it. That is big in your book, but nobody's living back then right now.
Well, to me, it's just obnoxious because people. I'm on a panel. I'm just trying to hang out, chill out, or in the chat, and here comes the antagonizers to start throwing that all out. And then the thing of it is I would genuinely agree with you on it. And I do. Well, they do. But you got all these new people out there, and they're like, what? What's this? What's that? And then the whole thing turns into this whole debacle over Abe and Tyrant Wars and Fake Cop and all this stuff all over again.
Like, you know how many people like say things about me that aren't true, and I don't care. I just laugh at them. Like, I don't fucking care.
I'll be honest with you, I don't care either. It just, to me, it's just annoying. It's just obnoxious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I get it. You want to, like, I guess, correct it. But
I just don't want to talk about it at all.
Really. Like, if they're not going to believe you, they're not going to believe you. And you
I don't
kind of got to take that.
Right. I don't care. Because there was what?
That's good that you don't care.
I don't. When I shut this off, I don't even. It's like it's a whole. It's actual reality versus virtual reality, right?
True.
Which is what this is. So
I hope so.
For me, it absolutely is. So like 4 years ago, a guy known as Bedtime Clown started the whole autistic Abe thing. And that took off. Well, actually, it was him and a small group of people that used it, and then it got fired back up all these like 2 or 3 years later when this other side of YouTube first learns about some of this historical drama, I guess you might call it, right? And then
but then do you go and like tell a story? See, like me, I would have changed my name to Autistic Abe, and then I would have went and gotten like the ribbon and used that as my profile picture. I would have ran with that shit. I wouldn't have cared to fight it. I would have just went on panels and fucking ran with that shit.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
yo, Bones, what's up?
Is that the real one in there?
Yeah, that's Bones.
That would be history in the making if he's in my chat. Hang on. Oh yeah, I guess it is. He's been on. I guess he's been on my channel.
He called you She Cop. How is that not Bones? Like, come on.
Well, there's She Devil. Remember that one? Played by Roseanne Barr. Oh, you're still there. Canada's dark haunted history, with a period at the end. What's your idea, Canada? I know you're in Canada too, Squishy, but I don't know. I mean,
are you doxing me, Abe?
That you live in the country of Canada.
I'm fucking kidding.
Yes, I know. Let's see here. Where's I at? So I don't know. My brain's kind of fried. Freeside, like, offer still stands. If you want to get up and talk to Squishy, minus me, I will go ahead and I'll drop myself just so I will honor you that
left to me.
What?
And I am done. I got about 10 minutes left.
That's fine. I'm running out of things to talk about anyway, and I'm getting tired too. But I do appreciate you coming on.
It's been fun.
It has been fun, hasn't it? Sort of.
Has it gone better than you thought it would? Like, did you think I was gonna come up here and just be like mean?
No, because the one I actually complimented you today. I says, I said this is like a comparison. This is when Rada's up there, all he does is blast over everyone and runs, just takes over the panel, and then it just keeps blasting the same stuff over and over again about Abe lives in his mom's basement and all this other stuff. In whatever, but when I said Squishy, on the other hand, has never, as far as I can recount, overtalked people, at least not ever on purpose. And you tend to just sort of go with it, right?
Yeah, I only ever put you backstage once, and that's because I finally got frustrated when you wouldn't let me finish a sentence.
I'll take that.
Because I let other people finish their sentences.
That's fine. I'll take that lump. I will. But I honestly, the best traits of a good host of any show tends to make it about their guests more, right? They can help kind
I
of
host
lean.
horrible shows though, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
I wouldn't say that, but what I will say is, yeah, it's like you remember I don't know how old you are, but we're probably of the generation you remember Larry King Live and shows like that, right?
Yes.
And if you ever notice with him, he would bring in the guest, intro them, and then let them tell their story. And if he saw they were kind of getting stuck or struggling, he would like kind of interject something in there to boost them and basically keep them on track, right?
Hmm.
So basically, he made the show about his guests.
As it should be, or else it would be the same thing every night.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. I mean, like, do you ever watch? Did you ever hear the radio show called Coast to Coast AM? Hey, Jerry.
No.
Well, okay. This is a guy called Art Bell, and he used to talk about all kinds of crazy stuff, like the paranormals, Area 51, and shadow people and stuff. And it was kind of an after hour show, kind of a gimmick. I mean, yeah. Did he honestly believe any of this stuff? Not really. He just it was a catchy show, and like we are at night after hours. You kind of get a different crowd during the day versus at night. I would say, wouldn't you? Hey, Hebrew of the
Yeah,
night.
the weird ones come out at night.
Yes,
I'm kidding to everybody in chat. I'm kidding.
that's true. You tend to get more chill. Things are more relaxed.
Because everybody's
It's not
fucking
as
tired or stoned or
we're both. We're
drunk.
both. We're just getting off of like the mid shift or getting ready to start the graveyard, or they're already.
Or
in
you're
it.
like Kane's catharsis, and you're at work.
Does he stream when he's at work?
He did once. It was the
Oh,
greatest thing ever. And we still talk about it to this day that I
yeah.
don't think he'll ever do it again.
Oh, is that where you guys got still the
The
screenshot of
scissor
him?
lift and
Yeah,
the spitting, yes.
yeah,
All
yeah, yeah.
things that are findable in GIFs in Discord.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Yeah, no. So yeah, I remember that. I didn't catch that whole stream, but yeah, I got that screenshot too. Well, I know your time is kind of limited here tonight. Again,
No,
what are
it's
your
good. I'm just
thoughts on
talking.
on Kane and his show? What do you think?
Kane is one of my best friends.
Yeah,
Kane is apparently retired from YouTube, he said.
really?
Well, that's what he started out his last live with, was that
Okay.
he's retiring.
I've heard
Maybe.
about it, but I didn't see it. So okay.
Well, he hasn't been live since, but I heard he was sick, so I hope he's feeling better.
Oh, I do too.
And he's working a lot. So he could go live from work and talk to his audience while giving us the second dismount from the scissor lift and showing us the spit box. Because we were promised those things, Kane.
Oh, you haven't got him yet.
No.
Oh,
Maybe you can help. Put Abe
well,
on the case.
well, the funny thing is, I've been on his panel before, even and recently. He was like, sure proof Cap Gun and the rest of them, wrong when I did
like
bring you on my
Captain.
panel, right? And I didn't overtake the show and get kicked off and all that stuff, right? So,
Good job.
thank you. And I've done that with lots of people.
You're learning. Oh
Well,
my god.
I appreciate the words of encouragement, but I don't know if it's so much a learning as it is getting on panels where I don't have like 10 people jumping on me at the same time doing a big mass dog pile.
Abe, sometimes it's not even 10 people. It can be one person and you just don't like what they're saying and you cut them off.
All right. I'll take that absolutely under advisement.
Said in the nicest way possible.
No, I will take that. Totally. But
like that's just your thing.
Well, I'll take a look at that and I'll reflect upon that myself. But people have said that before, and I can't disagree with them. I would be the hypocrite if I said, no, Squishy, you're wrong. I never do that. because that would be a lie. Okay, I don't believe I've done that. Sure, but I don't know any more different than anybody else. But
No, some other people do that too.
and then of course they're the first to call someone else up. Hey, you know, you do it too. Anyway, so I first came to know of Kane when he made his debut on Speakeasy on a verbal combat, and that's how I first even learned anything of him. But like late night Mr. P. Mr. P was hanging out with me and Hebrew here in the chat. We would hang out in his channel after the shit show with LA Spike, Dagmar. I mean, we had a Kristen R. We had a hell of a
The
group.
good old days before the safe community started.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so Hebrew is really kind of the backbone, if you will, of him going live. Hebrew, I offered encouragement, but Hebrew was doing all the legwork to get his channel really going. Teach him all the tricks of the trade, the ropes. So shout out to you out there, Hebrew, for helping out Mr. P. So that's cool. That's cool. I helped Queen Wasp and some others along the way, and they're having a great time with their channel. I'm glad. I like to see people doing well and having a great time. I am thickened and I am saddened when people get their channels like nuked and stuff. You know. What do you think? What are you thinking?
Oh, well, I've killed channels.
I know.
I've needlessly strucken people for my own amusement and other people in my Discord's amusement.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, there's there's channels out there that, okay, so if you took a channel down that, here and there, but
well, I took many of Savage Dave's channels down. I was doing a good thing for the community by doing that.
I can't
I
even
don't
begin to
see
argue
that
that.
as a bad thing. Nunzio, the strike wars with Nunzio, that was all fun and games. The Mr. P restreaming thing, I get that. That was just that's because he's you can't strike me. This is way back, right? Before. You can't strike me, and I'm like, really? I'm gonna use your own content to strike you. And I did. But then the last one I did, I felt bad. We were all sitting in voice chat and we laughed when it happened. And then I went and apologized and took it back.
Oh, all right. I don't know. Do you want to share what channel that was or no?
Mr. P?
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I struck him while he was live. The first time he went live after coming back, yeah.
Great. No, I thought you meant nuke the channel. I'm like, I know his channel's still there.
Oh no, I nuked Waffle's channel and then I took that strike back and then Nunzio killed the channel too.
Yeah, I knew he did it. He's done a lot of channels, I heard.
Well, yeah, but some people wouldn't even fight back. That's dumb. I helped Vic fight back. Vic's channel was technically dead, but because he's monetized, he still had access to his studio.
Yeah.
So, he just added me as an admin, and I fought, I countered them all, and he got his channel back.
Well, then you've done some good deeds, too, along the way. And, well, I mean, I can't, you're talking about, you're naming channels off that are some very, I'm not questionable individuals.
I haven't done, big bad things other than, dox some people.
Yeah.
Doxing's bad. Don't do that.
Well, yeah, but the thing of it is you've been accused of making calls and doing this and doing that, and I don't know you ever having done anything like that.
No, I've never called a welfare check or CPS or any of that shit on anybody in that community. It's been done to me. I wouldn't do that to anybody else. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I guess you can say doxing puts that information out there. And I get that point. I really do. But I'm not the one to poke at somebody's real life. I think that's fucked up.
No, I agree with you on that. And now I know the Allah Akbar videos and stuff. You guys didn't start that. Like, when I say you guys, I mean like the ambient alcohol. You guys that didn't originate on your guys.
No, you
No.
do not group Weenie in with that shit. Weenie had nothing ever to do with me
No.
doxing anybody. That's like, I never want her to be associated with any of that because she like did not like a lot of people, my friends, don't approve of like what I do, but they're still my friends, and that's okay, right? Like we don't have to agree with
Right.
everything everybody does.
All right, yeah.
But like,
I
I
mean,
just want to make
okay.
that very clear to you: is Weenie had no part ever
No, I get
in
that.
like doxing anybody, even if it was done on Ambien and alcohol.
All right, yeah.
And
fair
I
enough.
believe I tried to always do it on like cocaine and children's tears, so like her name wouldn't be tied to that.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Yeah, I'll walk that back.
Thank you.
I was just kind of because the channel was kind of shared, or however you guys did it, hosting and whatever.
No, I get that,
But,
and I
yeah.
try to correct that because like, yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
might
fair
have
enough.
played it on there, but like I know I always tried to like disassociate doxing somebody
Sure.
unless it was like say JoJo at the time, right? Like that was the only one. But, like somebody else,
I totally agree.
tried like she was
I agree, dude. It's kind of the same comparison of like I don't know how many Coast to Coast had access to like the Pathetic Cult Diaries channel. You remember that one?
Oh, that was Dutchy and
Yeah.
Vet, Anonymous Vet, yeah.
Yeah, that side. So wasn't it Truthfinder that took that one down?
Yes.
I thought
the
so.
artwork
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I'll be honest, some of those panels were kind of fun. I kind of enjoyed tuning into them.
They were great. I tried to help fight, but Dutchy wasn't the owner. She was an admin, so I had to log in as her. But her address, like it never worked out. We tried. It was a great time.
It's kind of a bummer.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I was one of the earlier subs to that channel. Somebody sent us, here, check this one out. So that was like there was restreaming of Mr. P, I think Quick Vic, right? Stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know that it was Mr. P. I don't think it was Mr. P. Blocking people when all that was going on, because I was friends. As far as I still am friends with Mr. P, and I just kept getting blocked over and over again, and he didn't know anything about it. And I would DM him and say, "Hey, man, I got hit again."
I'm
and then
sure
he would unblock
numerous people blocked you.
Oh yeah, totally. And then the sneaky trick, of course, is like what they do on Lisa B's, is they will go back on chat replay when the thing ends, and then just block me there, even if it's like a week later, right?
Yeah, you go to a previous stream.
Yeah,
and it doesn't show up in the chat. Yeah,
and that's why on my stuff, on chat even though everyone loves the chat replay, I often tend to like not have the chat replay going, because for that very reason. It's a shame,
See, I don't mod anything, even when people in chat are like breaking rules. I don't deal with that. I only like to have a wrench so I can see Amanda Erickson's comments because she has me blocked.
Okay. Now
That's my sole purpose.
Yeah. So I don't know the history, that you have with her. I genuinely don't know anything about it.
I doxed the living fuck out of her, but I wasn't even the first person that did it, so like I don't get it.
I do remember that now. That was an Allah Akbar video, if I'm not mistaken.
There was an Allah Akbar. There was an 1.5 hour long live. We like picked apart her military service. Yeah, she was not happy with me. Pulled up her bankruptcy, showed all that fun stuff.
Okay.
Pictures. Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. Well, she was definitely in the military. I guess the argument was that something about, well, she was not a war vet, or she never said she was, what, all of that stuff.
She said like she served in Desert Storm.
That's it. Yeah.
But apparently she's too young, I believe. So
it would have been like 91.
I don't know. Canadian, and if it was 1991, I would have been 4. So
Let's see, 91. I would have been like
but anyway, she has
9.
sand that completely proves that she was there and did things. So
Oh,
I'm
she
glad
was
that she
there?
has that. Well, Abe, she has sand. So
Oh, well, no, I thought you said you were like looking at her like D214 or whatever.
no, I've
And
never seen that.
oh, okay,
Have I seen that?
I get it.
No, because I would have put that in my video. No,
Oh, all
I
right,
don't have that.
I got you. Well, all right. So, well, I mean, maybe one day, you guys can just bury it with a hatchet and bury the hatchet. Move
We
on from it.
did. See, everything was okay. I even
Yeah.
like deleted the hour-long video I did on
Okay.
Rumble about her. That was
All right.
gone. But then one day in chat, well, I think it was Tyler was on my panel and
Oh,
Tyler made a
wait.
reference to her life being like the movie The Blind Side.
Yeah.
And Amanda made a comment about Tyler and her children. So I timed Amanda out and I told Tyler, who was on panel, to not talk about Amanda's family. And Amanda lost her ever loving shit, and we have not been friends since, and my heart has been completely broken.
Well, it's kind of a bum deal, I think.
Yes.
Anyway, we have a new caller on the air. Welcome. How you doing?
West of the Rockies.
East of the Rockies, west of the Rockies, the wild card line.
Oh
The
my god,
wild
Amanda,
card
come
line,
up! I
that's right.
miss you! I did tell the truth, Amanda. I
Well,
still have the live where you came up on panel and I removed the Rumble video. And I still have the live where Tyler was on panel and you were in chat.
I
Yes,
would.
you did. You definitely did. You said she did not have custody of them, you idiot.
I would.
You
I would be
fucking.
willing to drop and let you both have the panel if it would help
Why would you
in any
need
way.
to drop? This is your panel. Can you not have 4 people on a panel?
Yeah, we can. But if she wants to come up, no one's gonna dogpile her or
She'll
anything.
want me pulled off the panel. She'll sit with you, but she doesn't want me here.
Oh well, it'd be nice to see it be laid to rest. Okay, fair enough. She says no.
That's
That's fine.
her. Well, just note that that is Amanda not willing to try and come to a conclusion because she's very immature, and is just sitting in chat, rage typing, and it is great. Thank you. You have made the ending of my evening enjoyable.
Was this like a while ago? This stuff was going on, wasn't it? Nothing new.
Yeah, she's lot coming up.
No, she's not.
Lot, yes, yes. I think you mean not.
Right? Yeah, no, she's not gonna come up. I get it. I'm not gonna pry. So
I'm just
yeah,
being a dick, right?
no, that's fine.
So. I know you don't like me. What lies? Can you come up and list them? Which one is your most favorite lie that I've told? I haven't told any lies on you. Like I've put where you live. Um, I've put like your history. I don't have your DD214, so like I can't verify any of that, nor do I really care that much. You have sand, so that's all that matters to me. You have a lockbox full of fake money and jewelry. What else did you have in there? I can't remember.
All right.
I did. I told her to stop talking about your child. Actually, I believe I said your family because she referenced The Blind Side. So, like, I didn't know what that encompassed. I don't care either. You have sand that proves you were there. I love it. Sorry,
Well,
I took
anyway.
over your panel aid.
Yeah, I mean, she's. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I haven't done that. It's not pinned either.
What?
That's my bad. Oops. I know I'm kind of a shitty host tonight. Bear with me here. Hello, Justin and GR8. How are you?
Hello.
Or Justin?
Doing all right. Not
Okay.
too bad. GRH kind of banged up still. She's back in the hospital. Oh wow.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
hey,
Really?
Yeah, hey guys, hey panel, hey chat.
Hey, what's happening?
but she's getting not too much. I heard you talk about Art Bell earlier.
Oh yeah, I kind of mentioned because I was talking about like how the traits of a good host and that kind of jazz.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he believed in half of that bullshit either. But yeah, hey, you know what? He found a niche, and it was good timing for him. The X-Files was hitting and all that shit. So
Yeah.
he kind of.
Yeah,
I think he was doing politics for decades before that.
Yeah, that just I don't know. It just seemed to be his cup of tea. The ET thing and Little Green Men and all that seemed to be kind of his, his
Well,
area
you know
where he
what?
belonged.
You know where he worked is he worked kind of like as a bridge of familiarity with the audience, because he kind of played it like he was kind of learning the stuff along the way as well. Like
True
he
that.
had like some cursory knowledge, but he was still, but I guess that's the mark of a good guest, is to make your guest feel like they're informing you, even if you already know half the horse shit they're going to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not
It's all
laughing at you. I'm laughing
Oh, I
at
know.
Amanda.
Oh no, that's fine.
Yeah. Did you want to get back
At least
and
I know
reply?
it's somebody else there, and
Yeah.
at least I know it's somebody else there, and not my fucking head.
Well, Amanda has been rag typing revolutionist history,
Whoa.
apparently. She was folding laundry 2 rooms away from this phone. I'm sure you were not doing that the entire time, because oddly, as soon as you were mentioned, you typed. And Tyler mentioned a movie that like people have referenced your living situation at one point, where you have kind of told a similar story to that movie. You full out typed in my chat that Tyler did not have custody of her fucking kids. Idiot. And
Yeah. Speaking
I'm
of
not
Tyler,
blaming anybody. It's
no, you're fine. I've had a lot of.
Holy
Huh? What's that? Are you getting?
Oh no, about just hearing this news.
Oh, all right. I think you're getting beamed up by the mothership or something. No, I was kidding. But
Are you at Area 51? Isn't that where the aliens go?
right now
I
I'm
don't
hovering.
talk-
I'm hovering near the Empire State Building. Get it? Anyway, go ahead.
I told you I don't talk about that anymore. Area 51. Me and Bob Lazar smoked that Element 115. It's never been the same since.
It's a secret. Too many
Ancient Chinese secret.
Go that way with it.
Can I go
Chinese
this way with the what?
chopstick.
Oh, I got
Amanda,
you.
just come on panel.
Yeah, I'll be down for the sake of peace.
No, she wants me to drop down. She'll sit with either of you on panel. It's me that's the problem.
Okay. Well, I was going to ask you though, while we do have you here, I've gotten mixed stories on the whole, like how Tyler got her channel nuked. Can you give us a lowdown on how that went down?
Okay, I was not on panel, but I
I know.
was on panel before. I left to go do things, and I said I would be back. I don't know who added the person that was not me but had my avatar on screen.
Right.
And that person that you had my avatar, porn bomb Tyler. And oddly, within 5 minutes, her entire channel was gone.
So that means it was like mass flagged, right?
Apparently.
Can I go
And
on the
apparently
record
it
for
was
just?
Sal. Sorry.
No, I
Sure.
just want to go on the record for just
What the hell is there?
how mindless and just uncreative a porn bomb is.
I'm a fan of porn bombs. I think it's fucking hilarious.
It's not. It's just so, like they think vulgarity is being like funny. It's like, no, you're not.
And people's reactions is the best.
Well, you know what's funny?
Well, it is drama community.
Yeah. Well, like Discord, if you've got your channels in your server, hopefully you got them all set for 18 and over, and people drop like those kind of gifts and shit, it doesn't do anything because they actually allow that. If it's not, you know, if it's right, it might cause people to leave your server and shit like that, but it's not going to take it down. No.
Pussies.
Right?
Amanda, will you join my server?
You can put the link in the chat if you want.
No, I'm not going to do that. She's not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just being a dick.
That's fine.
But anyways, Abe, I'm going to go. Thank
Okay.
you for having me up here. It has been fun.
Yeah, you know, you're welcome back anytime you want. Pleasure
And
having
if
you on.
Nice
Amanda
to
comes up,
meet
I'm
you.
totally coming back.
You are coming
Nice
back?
to briefly meet you, Squishy.
You as well. You have a good day, night, wherever you are. I don't know what time it is for you. But
I lost track.
I got the reference. Love a gay old time. Yeah. All right, there's Squishy the cat.
Discord just sounds evil. Anyone who, like, when they say join my server, I just hear like the Emperor's voice, like, join my server.
Is that
Join
what
my
it is?
server, young apprentice.
Dot. Well, you know, my server, the people were kind of egging me on to make a server, and so I said one day I just finally said, okay, fine, and I figured we'll probably get, if I'm lucky, 30 people in here. And what happened is, it got dropped in a number of servers, including Squishy's here, and then everyone just started jumping into it. So
You clearly underestimate the combination of free time and lack of interest that's going on.
Oh, wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Well, my server was the hotspot. It was the happening place for like all of 3 months, and then I like to kid her around about this. Okay, LG K9. She was the Massey State Trooper. So her.
Okay.
So it's a long story to this whole thing, but let's just say she inherited all the people on my server on her. So basically, all the riffraff left my channel and landed on her channel. So then she was
this is like all the criminal Cubans landing on the Florida shores.
Yes, except they didn't have their Cuban cigars with them.
Fuck, not even that. Not even that, really.
Dude,
no benefit. No benefit.
No, none. So, you know, and so I got, Squishy asked a question. Were you sad when everybody left your server? Well, I mean, not everyone did. It's true. A lot of them, the reason people left it was because there was people, you know, trying to sabotage it, saying, "Oh, this server's going down. It's on a ticking time bomb to get taken down in the next 48 hours." But nobody would give a reason why, because there was no reason why. It was just people were just saying that. Yeah,
and I seriously value your opinion on this, and this goes to the no content in this entire deal.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened this week? Once one person doesn't go live, the others can't.
Yeah.
It's a parasitic existence.
Well,
once one end shuts down, the other end doesn't have any fuel.
You just stole it from me, dude. I was gonna say that as people call them the lol cows, don't feed the machine. Right. There's nothing aside people losing their channels, which
is that really going on? I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yes.
There was one of the larger channels that got taken down. That was like literally becoming the brand new kind of shit show plus, I call it, hangout spot, because it had like multiple. Well, then again, that channel gets multiple communities on it too. But it was like kind of I called it more like the daytime and the nighttime. That was Tonic and Sales channel. That channel was
doing that. Yeah.
You ever been on that one before?
No, I've never been on his channel.
Oh, okay. Well, you're not going to now.
I don't really. I'll be honest with you, dude. There's like certain like. I kind of we try to do our own thing here. I mean, we kind of we're like
you guys do.
We'll go on watch the channel and stuff like that. But pretty much we just try to be a self-contained unit.
What's the comment, Hebrew?
Who's that?
Oh, okay. He wants to know if Moon's here. 420 was here early on in the stream, I think. And then I don't know if she's still among us or not right now.
It's like I said, I just don't. I'll be honest with you. I just don't find vulgarity and doxing anything I really want to spend too much time around.
Oh, I got you.
Like it doesn't inform me.
Yeah,
it makes me feel like I need to take a shower.
I think we all need to take a shower from a lot of this shit. But
yeah. Can you imagine Art Bell doxing John Lear's granddaughter's photos or some shit?
Oh, that's the guy whose dad, the Learjet, he was like the son of him or something, and he was like a CIA pilot.
Yeah, like his dad. He also invented. Yeah. He invented the Learjet. He invented the 8-track. Yeah. I mean, the dude was like a Renaissance man. But his son was an accomplished pilot, but he really, I don't think he believed it, but he publicly went with a microphone knowing it was ongoing. There's people that live in the sun.
No.
And that there's like 40 planets in the solar system. It's like, all right, dude, whatever. I guess.
Well, yeah.
Hey, why not, right? Why not?
Why not? Well, on the subject of like Area 51, have you ever researched a guy known as Tony LaVere?
It sounds kind of. I mean, I used to because I used to work a lot of overnights. I still do, and it's just I used to work a security job. So, and there was no internet back in the 90s, so that's all there was art. It was either that. People don't understand. It was either Art Bell or sports or news.
It was right. It was on your AM radio dial. Yeah. So, and I used to, I would sit at work. I did security work too. We're going back to probably 25, 6 years ago. And I remember late 90s, sitting there in the car, guarding a parking lot, patrolling it, building. There's nothing going on. It's the graveyard shift. And I'm sitting there listening to, I'm listening. I'd sit there and listen to 97 ZOK. And after a while, like, okay, I've heard every song over and over again. I can only take so much of NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys, Michael Jackson, and the rest, right?
Oh, come on. Oh, there you are. I think you cut out for a little bit.
Oh, did I? Testing one.
Hold on. Let me make sure it's not really cold.
Oh, okay.
All right. Go ahead and just say something for 5 seconds.
Can you hear me now? 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, okay, cool. So, AM radio was the big thing back then, and so I would go to FM and listen to like local, station music, playing music, and all that. But then after a while, like, let's do some talk radio. So I would sit and listen to this financial advisor named Bruce Williams, because he was the runner-up before the Art Bell time slot. I would just have it playing in the background. And that would kill off a lot of time. Both of them are gone now. Rush Limbaugh was the guy who that Bruce Williams guy was kind of like, I guess, kind of forced on to train. And I guess they didn't really go on too well.
I used to listen to a lot of Don Imus.
Oh, Imus in the morning. Yes.
Because I used to come home from work on overnights. So I'd go from Art Bell right into Don Imus.
You remember the whole Rutgers thing back in 2005, I think it was?
Oh, was that the nappy thing?
Yes.
That he got in trouble for?
I'll say it. When it was actually not Art Bell that
No,
it was his producer.
It was Bernard McGurk who said it, and he just repeated what he said.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
No, I know that story. Absolutely. I told you, I have an interest in these things. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. And what I'll just quote verbatim what that guy had said that the I-Man repeated. And that was...
An NHH.
That he said, them are some nappy-headed hoes. That's exactly the comment that was made. And he went on this...
And that wouldn't even get on the radar nowadays.
Oh, God, no. It's like Roseanne's first kiss in a gay bar back in '94 or something.
I still remember the Shell remembers Roseanne's national anthem.
That was before that even, yeah. And so that was, oh, hell yeah. But see, the funny thing was, though, we had Married with Children, and that came in the late 80s. And things got really rowdy on that show. So,
well, that was Fox's whole thing, was we're the upstart network and we're not going to play by the rules. And
and that was
it worked. Yeah. I don't know. When did Fox come around? 86?
Oh, God, somewhere around that time frame, I'm guessing.
They didn't have much. They had what? They didn't even have The Simpsons. They had I think The Simpsons were like a short on the Tracy Ullman show or something.
That's right. Yes. Exactly what that was. This is like the Beavis and Butthead, the neighbor that was Hank Hill. Where did that character later emerge on,
Yeah, the origins of it. Yeah. Controversial. I know, just all the controversy that you look at it now, you're like, how is that even controversial? It's like people just needed something to talk about, I think.
It isn't. A lot of these reality shows kick off in the UK, and then if they're a big smashing hit over there, then they bring it over here.
Yeah. I think that happens with more shows than people realize.
It does. It hits the European tour. It's game shows, same damn thing, and they run. They
especially. I think anything that has American in the title is kind of a good chance that there's another version of it, because they put that American, that's the version of it, of that series.
Yeah, it literally is. And then they start bringing back the old 80s and 70s and 80s game shows and stuff like that,
I'll be honest with you. I don't know who's hosting it, but me and Shell saw it about a month ago. They brought back, what is it? $50,000 pyramid. How much is it on the pyramid? $100,000?
Yeah, I always love that jingle.
The whole thing was good. Or I remember growing up, they'll never bring this back, but I remember watching Tic-Tac-Toe with the dragon.
Oh, God. Remember Hot Potato? Yeah, all that. Hollywood Squares. Yeah. But
I mean, seriously. I mean, they still do that, but I don't even know. I saw it like it was on TV, because there's nothing on in these hospitals. So you're flipping through, and it's like, I don't even know. These people aren't even sham wow people. Where they get are these actors?
Yeah,
I don't know
that, dude. Well, it's like the dude who did the "Dude, you're getting Adele" commercials got fired for getting caught with possession of marijuana. had a roach in his car or some shit like that. Did
anything ever happen to that encyclopedia kid who was selling the encyclopedias? Remember he had glasses and a jean jacket?
Yes, I remember that. Yes, I don't know. That's a good question. A lot of these kid actors don't make it, when they grow up. But I don't know.
Because it's bad enough that they don't. Their formative years aren't in reality.
Right.
All of a sudden, you got everybody kissing your ass as a kid, and then all of a sudden you're 22, and they go, "Okay, go work, asshole. Go to work. Go to work."
Yeah, something like that.
It's a little bit of a.
I was an extra in 2 TV commercials.
Which one?
I'm never going to put that out. I am ashamed of that.
All right. Was it something you could eat? Was it something? Was it a practical item?
We'll just say products and services.
Fine. Good enough.
We'll leave it at that. I could tell you off the air. But
are we talking screen time? What are we talking collective screen time here?
Not very long. Those commercials, I know at least one of them is still archived on YouTube, and I don't want anyone to find it.
I see some commercials, man. I'll be watching. All of a sudden, you like see it, and like at some of them, like at the end, they'll have like a group of people, and they'll be like one person. There's like something in the way of their face, and the editor, and they just edited it that way. And you're like somebody was on that commercial all day, going, "Yeah, I'm gonna be on the Macy's commercial," and it's got a fucking plant in your head.
I'm jealous though. You guys came up with the single hit. What was it called? Recruit Avenue.
Yeah,
we're going.
Yeah, it kind of wrote itself.
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of wrote itself. You don't have to really do anything. You just kind of you take the info. You kind of weird out that shit.
And then you guys did the one where he was talking about how he was this heroic.
I don't have that one anymore, and I love that one. I did spend some time editing that together, putting all those movie scenes in, and it really did because it's kind of just poking fun. Because you can sit there and tell somebody they're full of shit all day. It's not going to change anything.
Well, he has a very hard time. He cannot take a constructive criticism at all. Do you think?
No one can. Nobody here can. Otherwise, they'd be doing something else.
No, I can't argue that. I can't.
I mean, seriously. I mean, you remember? I come on. I'm still trying to. At some point, maybe at the end of the end of this year, I'll start up something more legit. You know, like I was doing before. You know, I had the bonus content, selling the merchandise, watching. You know, different platforms, just hustling. That's all I can. I came down, and the thing is, I mean, in a way, I'm kind of glad because I would have never probably got to know Shell the way I did, but I came down looking at sponsors. And she had police wristbands for me. I was gonna live stream South by Southwest Music Festival, and COVID shut everything. She had the wristbands, but it doesn't matter. You get all the wristbands in the world if they ain't got no festival going on. And then she, unfortunately, But go ahead.
What was I gonna say? Oh shit.
No, I'm sorry, dude. I can start to ramble, so just
you can't. No, I was gonna say like have you guys since I know like Rick Crude has kind of been in your kind of in your your circumference, your radius, your radar, and you're definitely on your radar. It's like sonar, literally. But I guess we're going to this. So have you ever had the ability to speak to him like not on a live platform with a live studio audience out there?
I think I've spoken to him once, and I was in Rhode Island at the time, and it was really brief. I mean, there was a lot of weird, like the mood for a lot of stuff was weird at the time. So I don't know. Yeah. No, I haven't really sat down. There was a time I thought I probably could sit down and actually like chill and have just like we're doing right now, just talk about different shit, you know? Mm-hmm. Like he likes Godzilla movies. I like Godzilla movies. I can talk to anybody about Godzilla movies.
That's right. Well, the reason I say this is because I did one time only, and what was by mere coincidence. Lisa B had abruptly ended her live stream without warning. And so, as she occasionally used to do, or has done. So, there I am backstage with him, and he was in the hospital getting some surgery done or something with his leg or whatever. Post how he having lost, part of it. And he just sat there.
You know what? I'm going to throw this out there, too. Yeah. That's no small deal, regardless of how he left it, how he lost it, or whatever. That's no small deal, and that'll put the whammy on anybody. Whether anybody wants to admit that or not.
Right. Absolutely. That is a major life changer. And it's
that being said, it doesn't, of course, excuse certain behavior.
No. Of course not. But I'm just saying that, I talked to him for 2 hours, and the whole goddamn community, as we call it out here, was just having a hissy. They were blowing along. They were, well, how dare you traitor? Talk to him. But he was actually
I think I remember that too. Let me interrupt you really quick, because if I do recall right, and you tell me if I'm wrong, I think it came out of you that you guys had a good conversation.
We did. We actually did.
Like you and Rick just stopped the shit. So like, yeah, that's what you said about the conversation afterwards.
Yeah, because
you didn't say any details about the conversation. All you said was, you said you and him were talking like backstage after a live or some shit like that.
Well, the funny thing is, like,
or on the phone afterwards.
Yeah, somebody could have easily clicked the link, sat there backstage, listened, and recorded us. But as far as I know, nobody did, because it never got put out there. Like, let me give you an example. Black Rose. She was sitting on apparently she was backstage talking to some people, and that was going on to my cat. She was talking with a couple people, and the conversation was mostly about me. And so somebody went backstage and they recorded the whole thing. And and then what they did is, once they figured out that Rose was, taking all these pop shots and shit at me, and, coming at me, they said, "Here, I have something you might like to have." And they gave me that video. So I got to watch and listen to like 2 or 3 people talking about me for like 2 hours straight. And when they thought they were talking in private, and that's like I was talking with Squishy there. It's like, is it me? Is there something wrong with me? Do these people?
Well, 2 things. You have to be, and I keep saying this, you have to be aware of the waters you're swimming in. And this is just what you get a better finger on the pulse than I do of the community and other communities. But I'm sure that you've seen behavior that's gone on for probably half a decade, not longer. And it's like these people on TikTok that, hey guys, we just need one more night for a hotel room. And it's like, well, you guys have needed a hotel room for 6 months. Like, what's the fucking deal?
Motel 6. We'll leave a light on.
Yeah, and people it's the Wild West. And like there was a channel that I'm helping out with. I'm definitely not going to say what the fuck it is. But I'm looking at all the subs they have there, and Abe, it's actual people's names.
What?
When you've been in like these areas where everyone's, fucking ferret jizz 70. You don't know. And then these people, like, their names, like I'm just making names up, like William Holden, obviously, but or Bill or Frank. They may be bullshit names, but they're not. And it's like, oh, they show all their shit and nothing's hidden. And it's like, wow, this is actually kind of nice.
All right. It's a plus community where people are not out to, but the only thing you got to worry about in those particular areas is like outside noise, outside interference. Somebody, anyone can hop on a channel, tune in, and they can grab all those people's names and start to, work on doxing them and everything else, like their addresses.
Yeah, and that's when you just have to say, okay, and you just have to make a statement on your channel and say, hey, look, and explain it and let the chips fall where it may and go, look, you guys have been watching this channel for X amount of time. Clearly, you've never heard of this shit before.
Right.
And here's, I get people to fucking vouch for me, whatever, it's clearly block people, whatever you got to do to keep it above board. And that's it. And unfortunately, you know what? You got to deal with that no matter what area you get into. It's just that you're really dealing with the fucking amateurs and low hanging fruit on YouTube. Where at least, it's like everyone, even comics have, Louis C.K.'s on stage. He deals with hecklers.
Well, yeah, valid case in point, well taken. Like for
but
me,
you got to be. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Continue on.
No, I'm done. No, go ahead.
No, you're not. I want to hear more.
I'm never done. That's why when I say go ahead, jump on it.
I'm well done. I got grill marks on the side of me already. Just kidding. So I was just yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. John Walsh. I just looked up. John Walsh is selling. What is he selling? Omega XL.
Ooh.
So, he's cleaning horse shit out of a barn in the commercial. That shows you he's a regular fucking guy, John Walsh. He's cleaning horse shit every day, don't you know?
Well, till they say cut.
Yep, cut. All right.
Dub it.
All right. It just strikes me how stupid they think we are.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing the actors you see that are getting older and are appearing on AARP and shit like that. Right? I'll just try to cut it.
Oh, you got that right.
Yeah. Okay, here. Hold on a second here.
And by the way, the Daily Growl segments, your Daily Growl segments, very good. It's very succinct, to the point. I trust the reporting. Is that Hebrew Hammer coming up?
I'll never tell.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello, howdy.
What's up?
How are you?
Not much. Doing well. How are you, man?
All right.
That's all you can ask for, right?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
We'll have you to, well, dozen of people that are lurking and hanging out with us. Like we're talking about like the drama thing. Oh, I can hear myself feedback. All right. So like the drama community, I genuinely, people say, oh, hey, all you want to do is get accepted by these people. Oh, you're out there, want everyone to like you. That's what you're all about. But they fail to like recognize that I was kind of lured into it by proxy.
I think you did in the beginning want that, but then you kind of woke up and realized, like, fuck it doesn't really matter. Like, but that's just my opinion. That's how I see it.
That's fair enough. I just, I guess I just got kind of sick and tired of. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I want to hear what you have to say.
I was going to say, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be wanted, wanting to be accepted, and whatever. So like, don't like. It's almost you're embarrassed to say like I wanted to be accepted, but they were icing me out. They were like kicking me out. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that did happen. Yeah. It happened.
Can I interject here really quick? Is it
absolutely? Let's do a timeout.
Is it just piggybacking on what he was saying, where he said maybe you're like embarrassed? Is it that the acceptance thing in and of itself isn't wrong? I mean, you're a human being, for Christ's sakes, but maybe it's what people have I tried to be accepted by.
Well, I guess for me, I just got fed up with people like saying such heinous lies that they were spreading around about me, painting me to be out like Zodiac the Killer or Jack the Ripper of YouTube.
Yeah,
I just got fed up with that shit, and it's like at some point, you just get fed. You reach a boiling point with it, and you're just like, you're like, fuck it.
Something's got to give. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like I was called a PDF file for over a year. Yeah, so yeah, that's bullshit. And the thing that it wasn't, the funny thing is, guys, it wasn't even as much as the individuals that were saying it, because they had no credibility whatsoever. It's the fact that everybody was saying, whoa, is this guy? They were so hell bent on trying to paint me that picture. Yeah. They didn't bother to stop and say, hey, wait a minute. Pause it. Has anybody seen any receipts to like basically, show that?
Do you know how ignorant I am to this shit? When I first came over here, I thought PDF files was in reference to files that were in a PDF format.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So But
I
Hebrew,
mean, it's not crazy, but whoa is way off.
yeah. And a lot of people, but the thing was, there was this channel called the PDF Elves, which would be more in line with what you're referencing than the latter, but the other. But the Hebrew, with your background, so like, is it like people have overused that by calling people that are not that, including myself. They've done that so much out here. It's like the crying wolf syndrome. Then when you finally get someone, what's that?
It's the go-to when people get all aggro and have nothing to put out.
That's it. And it's done to try to get people to self-dox. Because it's one of those things that's okay. Ooh, is this really true? Is Abe really a PDF file? And then, like, the only way you can disprove that would be to basically put your information out there for them to say, "Oh, okay, well, no, he's not coming back in any list."
You know where I come from. You don't say that about someone unless you're 100% sure that they are that, because that's the worst thing that you could be called on this planet.
It is.
And unless you've seen paperwork and like legit court documents that this person is a pedophile, then you just, like, I don't know, keep that word out of your mouth. It can destroy people's reputation. It can destroy their career. It can destroy their life. People get divorced. People, like that's just not a joke.
No, it's not. It really isn't. And like yesterday when I was on the settlements, a sock account known as Shot Collar, Shot Collar was in there saying, "Ooh, Abe is a PDF simp. He's a PDF supporter." And then Authority Check was up there, and he did the right thing. He says, "Okay, well, hold on a second here. Can you give me an example of that?" And then the guy, "Oh, yeah, he's been on Detective Gomez's channel." And it's like, okay. And he knew who that guy was. And he's like, well, like, first of all, that guy is not a PDF file himself. He might have done some questionable things and, with paperwork or something, but he himself is not a PDF file. Yeah. So it's this guilt by association tech. Ooh, Abe was on his channel like 3 times in the last 2 years, and he is a PDF supporter. That's what was going on yesterday in the chat. So then nobody in the chat, like in the panel was like saying, well, okay, well, I'm not so. Brett did though. Brett spoke out and said, that's kind of, AC did say that, but then they were like, oh, well, Abe was around when Blame Katie was hanging out with Rick Productions. Well, you didn't see me in any of those chats or panels, did you? No. So the answer to that in short is no, and no some more. So it's no different than a stock account that emerged in his chat last year. Another fake Honest Abe account getting there saying, "Oh, hey, how you doing there, Rick?" and all this stuff. Have you guys ever known me when I get into a chat say hi to like write a paragraph, say, "Hi, how you doing there, pal?"
Right.
I just don't do that. So it's just shit like that. You know what I mean?
I think Rick should start a MGTOW channel.
You think so?
Oh, he's got all the prerequisites.
Well, see, the funny thing was, it was on The Shit Show where AC and Rick have known each other for years. They've even met each other. They wrestled each other.
Yeah.
But here's AC actually scolding him, saying, "Now, Rick, come on. We don't call people PDF files unless we know for sure." Referencing because Rick was calling me one where the whole thing started. So then
typically, I mean, if you get, 4 out of 5 dentists will agree with that. Yeah.
He was just angry because he thought I nuked his channel and I didn't take his channel down. None of them. So the point being is the next night he's on there, his channel again, blasting away, saying, "Oh, Abe is a PDF file." So he obviously didn't learn the lesson there. What's that?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Even if you don't do anything wrong, they'll just make some shit up.
Well, you got to consider the source. But I was more disappointed in the people yesterday in Brett's chat and some
that went along with it, or
that went
didn't say
along with it, or didn't
anything.
say, "Hold on a second here, wait a second here." Come on, you're going to call what is a PDF file supporter? I'm trying to keep this within
Yeah,
TOS.
but are you expecting like some moral uprising in any of these chats anytime soon?
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, Abe, I think sometimes you just gotta like know who you are and let that be it, and like who cares what these people say or think? Because I mean, I get people come to me about shit, and it's like, you know what? Like I know the truth, and that's all that. Remember how I used to be when Huck and Rick and
Yeah, I
people
do.
would come at me? I learned real quick that wasting that energy and that time on somebody is like not worth. It's not even worth a second, dude. Like you just sometimes you just gotta like know who you are and just throw your middle fingers up and walk away. You know, like fuck like
Well,
sitting in it and to fight it, because you're not gonna get anywhere. These people lie and they make up the most heinous shit. Like
And it's the only reason why they do what they do. I mean, nobody who's got anything going on isn't doing what these people are fucking doing.
they just
not
want to
really.
react, and that's what they get out of you. Once you react, they win. They get your goat, and it's over. Like for instance, a lot of people spread the rumor that I beat my mom up, that I like
I
knocked
remember
my
that.
mom out. I've never
Oh yeah,
touched
oh
a
yeah.
female in my life. I've never laid my hands on a female in my life, and like it hurt me really bad. My mom was like my best friend. She's like my homie. Like she's the closest person that I have, and it was just like dumb, and like I fucking went so hard back at that, and then I realized like, why am I doing this? Because this is what they want. And like
Yeah.
once I learned to just like go and like just be like like don't even say anything, like
Oh
and
yeah.
then
Yeah,
they really literally quit instantly. Like
well, that's
And the biggest no, go
Yeah.
ahead, Abe.
No, you're right. I was going to say, and I think in your case that worked out well, but in my case, these people are just persistent. They don't stop. So, and naturally, if you don't come back at least one or two times to defend yourself, then of course, oh, well, he's not saying anything. So that means that's an admission of guilt right there. So you know what I mean?
Abe, you do kind of, you do maybe, and you don't mean to, but I think every time you do go up on one of these larger panels, or even you go live, and then you draw a good crowd, it is almost like the idea of like dangling meat in front of like hungry animals.
That's a funny analogy, but it's just like, okay. Let me. Someone I used
Abe
to
can
know.
never win. Abe, you can never win. No matter what you do, you can never win with these people.
That's true, but the thing of it is, and I'll tell you this: this is how I was raised. Never stop fighting till the fight is done. In other words, you don't cave in and cater to people.
You bonked me, I bonked back.
Well, no, if you don't reward bad behavior, and what you just said sarcastically is it is a tit for tat. But for people to say, well, Abe, you do this, you do that, and then my attitude is, well, fuck you people back. Look what you do this and you do that, right?
Think about this,
So,
Abe. I did quite a bit of time in prison, and like being locked up and in that surrounding. And you would think that someone would be like, you get like if someone says something to you, you have to say something back, and you have to be this guy that stands up, be hard on stuff. But I'm the type of guy who is like, I turn the other cheek. Like if someone wants to come at me and like they want to do this, like why stoop to their level and go as low as they do, or do what they do? Like I never was that kind of person who thought like, oh, they called me a name, I gotta call them a name back. And it's really worked for me, like my whole life. Like I never felt like I had to do that for some reason. And I mean, I turned out like it's all right. Like it's not like I'm getting punked out and people, there's a line, but do you get what I'm saying? Like there's, I don't know. Like you always have to fucking come back. Like,
no, I read you, but you have to understand and I appreciate your insight. I do. You know how much I do. But the thing of it is when you got people on there and they're calling you things like a PDF file and shit like that, that's major. It's not like you know what I mean. That's big time. Like you had said it yourself. That is the ultimate worst thing you can call somebody. And so in that realm, I honestly I don't want to put words in your mouth, but when people did that sort of to you, but in a different way, they said you like assault the minor, right? You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and
That was a good one.
I remember how you went about that, and it eventually died off, right? And then that was the end of it. Well, for me, with this crowd, it'll die off. It'll taper off for a little while, and then boom, it'll come right back again. And these people just run with it. So when people call me something like that, I'm not going to just sit back and say, oh, well, it's okay. It'll be fine. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, you guys are insinuating that I am a registered RSO. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
What really got me about your situation was the person who started that rumor. We all know who she is. She said that. She called you, and she acted like it was no big deal when people were like, "Hey, what the hell are you saying?" Like it's a big. She was just like, "Oh yeah," like I might have called him that. You know, like it was like salt over the shoulder. It just didn't make sense to me. Like I was like, we should be scolding this woman. Like she should be thrown, like maybe like thrown out of communities and tossed off these like live streams and these servers. Like I don't understand why you're letting this lady. She acted like it was no big deal. That bothered me. Like,
yeah, she did. And no, she was not. Like you say, she was not iced out of anything. She was actually still hanging out on a lot of these channels chats and occasionally getting on panel for, I don't know, I'd say a year into it. She came from a real.
She said that. I remember when she said it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, she came from a pretty dungy community known as Tom Cambino. Does that tell you something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. That one. It's just like Dirt Guy comes from that. He hangs out in that community or has. And next time I see him, or if you see him around, I would inquire if he knows anyone who's behind the sock account known as Shot Collar, hint, hint, who was in there calling me a PDF simp yesterday to start that all up again. But neither here nor there. It's a shame that this community will seep to those lows, and people have to always entwine kids and all the stuff that's supposedly and supposed to be this magical unwritten rule off limits, but yet it's not off limits. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So,
today I was live, right? And before you even went live, you weren't even scheduled. We didn't talk today. Me and you had no contact at all. And I said some very nice things about you today that you don't know about. And that Abe's a good guy, and he gets a bad rep, and people dogpile because it's easy and they can, and it makes like why not follow the crowd, jump on the wagon. I said a few things about you, like that you're a good guy and fucking you get ripped and is stuck, and people know the truth, dude. Like there's a lot of people out there that give you shit, Abe, but they don't hate you. They like you. They just like run with the crowd because that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like
correct.
I've noticed that. So
You're
don't
absolutely
get it
correct.
twisted when people like. There's a lot of people out there, and I can even tell like when they're in chat and the way they talk, like they don't like. It's not like they have an issue with you. Like some of them actually, I think, like you. Like you're serious. So like, I don't know. I think you should really take it into consideration because there's a lot of people out there that do like you.
And I appreciate that. I did not see that. I'd like to go back and watch it if it's still there or something. If you got it up, but
I think it was on my channel. Yeah, before I went live. Right.
Well, I'd like to see that. I've got like a timestamp, or like was it like towards the
I'll
middle,
send it
or
to you or something. I think it was mine. I'll find it and send it to you.
okay, well, that's cool. But yes,
So there are people, like, what I'm trying to see is it wasn't like I talked to you and said this stuff, or I knew you were gonna go live, so I said this stuff. Like, that right there proves that I'm not like just blowing smoke. You know, like I was being serious, and I think you're sometimes hard on yourself when you shouldn't be. I think.
no, I mean, I don't know. I just like I say, my thing of it is it a term called shadow boxing. You've heard that before, I'm sure,
Oh,
or me talk about it.
Is that a Bee Gees song?
That's funny. Probably what, right? No, it's like saying, hey, you know, it's like you kind of like build a wall or a moat around you and your opponent, like in politics. So that's what a lot of these people have done. It's unfortunate because only like a real small handful of them that do that. And so,
Yeah, but can we be honest? I mean, let's just call it what it is, okay? 90% of the people in these communities are assholes.
yes, thank you.
There's unchecked mental illness, there's alcoholism, there's fucking drug abuse, and it's just fucking all around loserdom. And everyone's collected to the fucking lowest end of the fucking pool, like fucking all the nuclear energy just fucking collected in a fucking shape in the fucking bottom of fucking Chernobyl. It's fucking toxic.
You're on here too.
Yo, I'm on here too, but I'm not fucking doing any of this fucking shit.
Hold nothing back, Justin.
I'm trying to fucking bring a little we're trying to class this fucking joint up.
Damn straight.
Try to hang a set of drapes on the wall and somebody wipes their fucking dick on them.
Oh boy. I didn't respond to that, so I won't. But anyway, that's all right. So no, I agree with you totally, Hebrew. It's just a go with the flow thing. It's where it all started. One person or two. It was the handful of people, including that Blue Eyes in them, who started all this shit. Started spreading all these lies about me and this other community, and they went on from there. And it's like a domino effect. And so everybody else started to latch onto that and say, "Oh, well, okay, this is what we're doing." And you're absolutely right. It's sort of a monkey see, monkey do scenario. You bet.
Right now, Abe, though, and this is the thing that, of course, up to this day, they will never, ever, ever, ever let up about. But the whole thing about your employment, where you were employed, you standing by and not giving them what they fucking wanted, has gotta be like the central to all of it.
Yeah, and they're never going to get that.
I know, and they know it, and that's why it's
Justin 100%.
Never get that. I'm amazed they've grown. Oh, go ahead, Hebrew.
Oh, it's just nothing. That was it. I was just saying that's the central part of it. I think.
Yeah. So the history of that is somebody from my old site of YouTube found a picture of my old 9/11 20th anniversary commemorative badge. Now, actually, most people have no clue what that means. So they're saying, oh, well, now you're saying you were in 9/11. No, that's not what that is. What those are is different departments from police, fire, EMS get those badges for the month of September to commemorate the attacks of 9/11 and all the people that lost their lives. And then part of the money that you use to buy the badge goes to Tunnels for Towers and things like that. That's all it means. So that picture was put up on a thumbnail on March 6th of 2023 on Flying Monkey's channel and a live stream. That's the first public exposure that was done of where I actually was employed directly by. It was Rick Rude, of all people, who was running his mouth saying, "Oh, no, he never worked there, and he worked for a contract security company and all this bullshit."
What's that show again?
It's because
What?
he never worked there.
Right.
That's why he was
Exactly.
mad at you. Yep, it's because he
Well,
never did it.
No, I
Right.
told you what happened. 9/11 happened because Rick Crude had to take a shit.
I remember you saying that before.
He was
I
that
back that
last.
100.
He was.
Yes, sir.
Well, neither here nor there. It's like there's another guy in the community that supposedly was a reservist sheriff's volunteer. And hey, just like volunteer firefighters, volunteer law enforcement people are widely used, especially like in Texas, where we're from, right? So, I remember this guy firing torpedoes at me, and I'm sitting here going like, "Hold on a second here, Professor. Where's your proof that you did your job? I've never seen a picture of even your badge or anything like that. Where's all your stuff?" And of course, well, I don't have to show that because I'm not the one who came out here and said I did that. Somebody else put that out there. And I say, perfect scenario, because I'll tell you what,
That's only-
asshole. Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. You can do AI images now, so he'll have a photo of it pretty soon.
We'll do hologram. So, but
Yeah.
I said, okay, asshole, where's your proof that you did what you said what you did? And it doesn't matter that somebody else put it out there because that's exactly what happened to me too. Next, please.
Giggity.
Right.
Giggity. I saw that.
Somebody said I sound like Quagmire. I never heard that fucking one before.
I saw that down there. That's why I chuckled a minute ago.
But people are very easily amused out here. They are absolutely. They love being stuck in a rut on repeat. Trolling
Yes.
someone over their job employment for over 3 years.
All right,
What
hey,
do you
let me just bring this. Let me just throw this out here in Hebrew. You let me know what you think as well. Okay, you have YouTube. Right? YouTube is a broadcast platform. It's pretty much meeting software with a broadcast ability, right? That's it, and you can do whatever. So there's a certain things that people do, like when you have these tools are there to produce a certain effect. And what happens is it's like you got a bunch of people that just kind of show up somewhere, and it's like a bunch of people going to the guitar center, and they just kind of pick up the guitars, but they don't do anything with them.
Right.
And they just bitch about the guitars. It's like, what are you doing? You don't belong here. This is clearly the wrong place for you. Like, shoot some pool, play some PlayStation. I don't know. Go, fuck. What are you doing? Are you that lazy and miserable that all you do is sit on your ass, smell your finger, look up people's fucking Facebooks at 3 a.m. and then talk shit during the day? Is that your fucking life? Is that what you fucking do? Is that what you do?
Misery loves company, and YouTube is a very easy way to be miserable and to have company. And people are way too quick to just jump to just fuck it, like let's do it. Let's just make people miserable because I want to be miserable.
And you clean that.
It's why people get shot all the time too, because they're too quick to just pull a gun now instead of taking an ass whooping.
Very true.
Well, I can't argue that one either. I mean, yeah, there is very much like it is a wolf pack, a shark tank, a cesspool. There's no question. But let's look at the history of YouTube was a dating platform when it first came out, right? So, and then it progressed into like, hi, I'm at the zoo, or, here we are on the cruise ship and shit like that, making videos short. So then it progressed from that into documentaries and all kind. When they finally made the videos go longer than 15 minutes or whatever it was. And then eventually these panels came around.
Before the panel. Do you remember before the panel when they had the video responses right below the videos?
I do. Yep. Yes, I do. When you couldn't even sub to people's channels, right?
Yeah.
And all that shit. You didn't have to have a wrench to click someone's channel to go find it. when the
Oh,
chat
just
started.
bring that back. That was so cool. The video response is right there below the video.
Right.
I think people started like exploiting that, and that's why they got rid of it.
I think they did. I'm sure that's what it was.
Yeah.
But it's YouTube was not really intended for what we're doing with it right now. It wasn't really intended to have panels, right? So
No, that started. I remember. Yeah, Google Hangouts, because when I had my channel, I didn't use Google. I used Skype.
Yeah, I've still got Skype. So
I think they're done. Skype. I think Skype is done.
Is it still like you can still download and use it though, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it's supported anymore.
It may not be. I don't know.
I don't think so either. I don't think it's supported.
You're probably right. Well, I know they got Google Meet now, and with Google Meet, or like it's the the kind of the spin-off of Hangouts. I know you can have up to 100 people, so you could literally pump that in through YouTube. What's that?
No. Skype is still supported, but only until May 5th, 2025.
Oh, so it's
after that date, it will be retired and no longer be available.
So we're past that already, then.
Yeah, it's at the end of the line.
Ding, 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 ding.
Like LimeWire or 4chan or
my God.
8chan.
No, what I loved about LimeWire was you download something and it's like, wait a minute, this isn't Metallica, this is Conway Twitty. Who the hell tagged this?
I like Pirate.
What is it?
Oh, there was a Kazaa too, a Kaza.
Oh,
that was a good one.
Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Pirate Bay. Ton of shit on Pirate Bay, and then all the movie sites like F movies and 123 movies.
Oh yeah.
We watch it with the Russian subtitles and the dude walking in front of it.
I think I used LimeWire more than I used anything back in the day. Like LimeWire and Napster.
I never used Napster. I never just got around to using Napster at all. Wasn't that like that started it all?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like one of the first ones.
Sounds about right.
I downloaded pirated like shit, yeah.
Do you guys remember?
I remember. I think it. No, go ahead.
No, someone's trying. You go ahead and take it. I have a guess. Go ahead, take it.
I bought a Foo Fighters CD in like early 2000s. It actually had a digital thing on it on the disc itself. Excuse me. I had to put in a password in order to burn the disc to my computer. It had like some copyright key like embedded in the disc itself. And I think people were like, this is too much a pain in the ass. And they ended up getting rid of it. But it was their way of copywriting music. So people from like Napster and shit and LimeWire couldn't bring their shit onto it.
Now we have YouTube. For that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so how you doing, man?
That Canadian
I'm just playing Fallout New Vegas right now.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I had to go back and I had actual panelists. Thanks, guys. I was able to get off of this. Go to my YouTube. I just was able to throw you a wrench real quick. I'm like, let me take care of it real quick.
I just came up here to meet Quagmire. I've always wanted to meet Quagmire.
Right on.
Hey, you're funny.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? I actually am from Rhode Island.
That's right, you are.
I can kind of tell.
Yeah, and the toy company he works for that's Hasbro. They're in Pawtucket, and the brewery he works isn't there anymore. That used to be the Narragansett Brewery in Cranston, and that's been going a long time. That's the new police station now.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I live by where the Simpsons build. Oregon.
So what do you guys have to do today?
Rich.
Me and Shell are hanging out the.
I'm gonna punish myself for going live. No, just kidding. Right. This will be a day off for me before I'm going to be working. I think pretty much all weekend long this time around. I do like every other weekend.
Nice.
So that's about it for me. Just kind of chilling. I'm waiting for, it's going to be like 100 degrees where I'm at this coming weekend. So that's going to be fun. But other than that.
Yeah, food.
You guys remember E-Bomb's World? You remember that one?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. And remember they used to like, they would get like the local, remember public access cable channels?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And they would like put out the phone numbers and then everybody started prank calling and shit, ruining the show.
Yep. E-Bomb World, or I go to Newgrounds.
Yep.
It was always good.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it. I remember I got a kick out of the Al Pacino prank phone call. Somebody had the soundboard and they'd call like businesses with like Al Pacino or Arnold Schwarzenegger. they call like Dell computers with an Arnold Schwarzenegger soundboard and piss the guy off.
Take us back to the Jerky Boys era.
Right.
Oh my God! All your bass are belong to us.
Damn it, caller ID had to come out, right? Of course, you could then feel scared to spoof it, though.
Oh, also speaking about end of eras, AOL is ending dial-up service too.
Oh no! Can't.
Yep.
God.
That was your computer.
Sons of bitches are out of luck.
Yeah, I'm looking for something. I can't find it.
What do you mean there's more than a bulletin board system? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, God. Hook up your Commodore 64.
Hell yeah. Yeah, they were saying, I think they've been in colleges and stuff, and they said one of the first things that people did, even when the internet was limited to colleges and institutions, where people were trying to get laid on the goddamn thing. I read an article on it, how people would just eventually it would just veer off into that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I say, that's the whole reasoning behind this, why this whole ugly mub started up,
Well, when you think about it, as human beings, that's really the only reason why we're here, is to keep it all going, right?
Oh, well, that's
Where
true. I can't argue that one. Well, I mean,
No, we're going to come back. Reincarnation, I really believe that. I think that I'm coming back.
Well, hell, if it worked in Days of Our Lives, why wouldn't it work here?
Yeah, Days of Our Lives, that's it. That was actually a documentary in real time.
Yeah, that's it. How many people were killed off and brought back on that one?
Crisis actors.
Yeah. That's kind of where it all began, isn't it?
That's the original. They were the original crisis actors, yeah.
Well, I'm seriously about getting a gaming system here soon, and then doing some live streaming, doing some streaming gaming and stuff. That'd be fun.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about really quick. Do you know, does anybody know anything about like game programming or anything?
Yeah,
like simple, like 8-bit gaming, not like modern gaming, like old school gaming.
Not too much.
Would anybody be interested? I'm really interested in certain elements that I've experienced around these YouTube streets, and I think it would make for an interesting RPG style game with a lot of comedic elements.
There's some serious gamers out there using using old like hex code and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I've seen things like they have like these studio editors, even for like old style Game Boy games, where it's kind of like you can just cut and paste your own games now.
Yeah,
and it'll run on the original software.
Yeah,
and I want to veer off. I'm done with the songs and the skits. It's time to bring the trolling to another level.
Well, why not? I follow some gamers that actually they do that kind of stuff, and they go live and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
man. I mean, it's a thing. Here, there you go.
It's
right
a thing,
there.
all right.
Yeah, C+, yeah, HTML5, C, yeah, I got you. Java, oh yeah,
Oh, okay,
Java,
gotcha.
Python, yes. What?
Thank you, Patriot Defense.
Hey, you can join the
I
panel if you want.
Yeah, I got some homework to do. No, that's all right. Like, I don't know. Think Legend of Zelda, but set it in the YouTube universe.
Did you say Legends of Zelda? I played that on my when I started out.
Yeah, I could never stand. I never had the patience for those games as a kid. I just wanted to shoot shit.
That kind of guy.
I needed that adrenaline, you know. I like that adrenaline the video games gave me when I was a kid. That's it. I'm that asshole who buys an Xbox just for like first-person shooters and sports games.
I'm so old. I remember when Atari was huge.
Oh yes. Oh hell yeah. Pac-Man came out on that one. Oh,
Yeah, but disappointing version of Pac-Man.
Hey man, don't knock Pac-Man, bro. Just saying.
what about Pong?
No, I'm born. Dude, I was raised in that. Trust me, Pac-Man Fever, the trading cards. Trust me, I lived through all of it. The goddamn cereal, Astro, dude, the classics. Yeah, Battle Zone. How
Oh,
cool
God.
is Battle Zone?
Oh hell yeah.
They had that machine where you, yes. Oh, dude, a Defender, which was
Yeah.
tricky in the arcade. There was a lot of buttons.
Oh yeah, that was the nightmare. We used to go to this place called Aladdin's Castle Arcade at the mall.
Yes, we had those in the mall. Yep. Aladdin's Castle. We had those too.
Yeah, there's a local place
Then we
called
had-
Nickel World. It was all a nickel for
Mhm.
every game.
Latin Castle sounds like some sort of porn fucking dungeon, man. It's like-
That was in the back. You had to ask for Squeaky Larry.
so fun in the front, party in the back, right? Okay, gotcha.
That's right. Welcome to Mullet.
Yeah, Frogger and Bubble Bobble and Dig Dug and all them ones on the Atari. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, and then I remember I had a ColecoVision for a little while, but that was like when they were all on clearance and shit.
Yeah. Donkey Kong. I remember that was a great game.
That was it. And I had a big trackball thing for that goddamn thing. It was bigger than the system itself, and I had one game where you were like shooting snakes, or it was like a Centipede ripoff.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about Millipede?
No, it was called like Slither or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then what was it? And then, all my friends had a Nintendo. I never had one.
I had one.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
No, I just never I came close to like almost getting one if I wanted it, but all my friends had one. Every time I went over their house, I was playing it over there. So it's like I was listening to music. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Holy shit.
Oh, man. I remember that one, too. Oh, shit. Well, you see,
Contra, all those.
Yeah, Nintendo came with the dual cartridge that had Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. I remember that.
Yeah,
Sega was Sonic Hedgehog.
Yeah,
So.
Sonic can't. Yeah. Sega. First they came in with something called Altered Beast, but it was kind of like wasn't that good. They needed that Sonic to go up against Mario because they didn't have that. But I remember that Sega does what Nintendo don't. They were totally dogging them. Genesis does what Nintendo.
Oh, well. You really
And I
did
think like
yourself in.
Sega Japan didn't like that marketing because they're like a different culture over there, and they're like, no, you're not supposed to slam the competition like that.
Right? Sega! I remember those ads.
God, I remember Paperboy back in the day.
Ooh,
Oh, dude. Yeah, Paperboy.
Nintendo.
You get that old woman to chase you if you missed it.
Yeah. You chuck a paper at her.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, there was a bar. There was a pizza place that had a bar in the back, and I wasn't supposed to be there as a kid, but I snuck back there to play Tempest. I loved fucking Tempest, man.
There was a game. Yeah. It was called like Genesis or something. It was the game that all the Pokestops for the initial Pokemon Go was built off of.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever knew that.
Because it was people there. The whole objective of the game was to form different like shapes and things around the whole country with other players.
The
know what I'm talking
original
about?
Castlevania.
Oh hell yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, Castlevania was good. I'm trying to think of what else they had. Bionic Commando was good.
Mega Man.
Shit, all the Mega Man. Fuck, Mega Man was hot as shit though.
Yeah.
You had to like
There's so
really
much
bear down
to
on
it,
Mega Man.
Dude. There's so much
There was a
to
fun-
Mega Man. That's what I loved about it.
Oh yeah. There was a fun game on NES called Caveman Games. You remember that one at all?
No.
That was fun.
There was another game. There was two games for the NES. One was a Nightmare on Elm Street game. The other one was a Friday the 13th game.
Yes, and I think the Friday the 13th, you were just kind of like walking around, like you were looking for Jason or Freddy. I think. No, Jason. I'm getting him confused now.
Don't forget Doom. Yeah, I remember that. That came out like what 98 or something. I don't know.
93, I think. Doom.
Really? That long? Wow.
Yeah, 93.
So, just on my Steam account, I looked it up the other day. I saw I've played 4,780 some hours, which is I've played exactly 2 years of Counter-Strike Source.
Wow.
And that is just on my Steam account. Think about before Steam. I played it for how many years? I played it for almost, I want to say 16 years now. And I've probably played a total of almost, like 2 years straight of that game.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the games like that were like kind of almost strategy based. Like I remember remember the strike games on the Genesis, the helicopter games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Those
I remember that.
And PlayStation 1 and 2 had ones that was like mechs or something, a front mission, but it was like turn based. But it was like wicked cool. You could like build them and put different weapons on them. It was like, holy shit, this thing is awesome. I could play this all day. That's a game I can sit and play endlessly. Go ahead.
That was a good one.
I'm still waiting for them to come out with a Thundercats game. I've been waiting since I was a kid.
They haven't? How haven't they done that?
No, man. Like, can you imagine us reliving our childhood playing Thundercats in a fucking video game?
Would that be like are you thinking more like a fighter or like a
It would be more like based on the cartoon where you're Lionel and all the other cats and swords and shit.
Right.
It's like He-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So what's another game? Would it be like a beat 'em up or a fighting game or a platformer or a mix? Because there's a lot of elements you can do. There's a lot of things you can do with that universe. You could have driving stages,
like when Sims
vehicle
came
combat.
out.
Yeah, you could ride that giant green fucking tiger and shit.
And then you think like GTA, like those kind of games, like those changed. Those made a whole nother like genre, like a whole nother.
Oh yeah, it broke the walls down. It's like, hey, shit, look at all this other shit we can do now.
Yeah, it did. And
I remember seeing. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I was just gonna say, we were playing a Sega Genesis game, a sports game, a baseball game. I think it was World Series baseball back around '94. This was back when my buddy had a thing that you could put on top of a Sega Genesis, hook it up to a disk drive, and it would copy the games.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And and we're looking at the baseball game, and he's looking at me. He goes, how much more real? He goes, how much better can these games get? Because you're in that mindset. It's like. And then like the PlayStation came out and just forget it. And that's the one thing about PlayStation 1 games is they look kind of janky now.
Yeah. Well, I had a GameCube, but there was no GTA games as I recall. It came out on that one.
But you got to remember what came before the PS1. Those games, like you got to think about that. Like The
Yeah.
best we had was like 64, like Bond and fucking
Yeah.
Blitz
Yeah.
and those and like some Mario Kart. And you got to think, I mean, fucking the PlayStation, it killed it, man. It fucking killed it.
Oh yeah.
It did.
Oh,
Yeah, it
it
did.
no competition. And it was funny was they were supposed to go in. They were supposed to place. Sony was supposed to partner with Nintendo.
Oh, that's
and it was
right.
going to be. It was going to be the Nintendo PlayStation.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Nintendo went and did a deal behind Sony's back with Philips, and Sony found out, pulled out, and said, "You know what, Nintendo, fuck you. We're gonna beat you at your own game by ourselves."
Interesting.
You're muffled.
Oh.
I don't know if you know. Oh, okay, there you go. Your mic was like covered up.
The only game I didn't like, and I'm probably gonna get some haters, it was Pong.
Hello. Yeah.
Boy, fuck, man, fucking.
Yeah. The Atari.
That was the Atari, yeah.
Yeah, but there's
Remember,
something
I
about the
could
simplicity of
remember
Pong. Though.
my dad,
Right.
my uncle being hammered drunk when I was a little tiny boy, and that Atari sitting on the carpet in front of the TV, and they would play they would get drunk and play the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I sold my Nintendo for a pellet gun once.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I remember the gamepad was called the Nintendo gamepad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was like the
Dreamcast.
what?
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Oh, I really wanted the Dreamcast to take off because those games were. I mean, I saw that at a Blockbuster Video when it first came out, and they had like Ready to Rumble boxing, and they had all the demos going, and it was like, holy shit, look at this!
Right.
Yeah, it was really good.
Damn.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Punch Out.
Dude, Sonic
classic.
was fucking the Genesis, man. Oh my god, that'll go down in history. Fucking, that's one of the games that really shook everything up. And then Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider were the first first person shooter level games that was pretty decent that you could for PlayStation 1.
Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as far as fighting, I know they had all those SNK games, which were okay, but I don't know. I always like Mortal Kombat. I just like the look of it. I like the. Yeah, it's a good fighter too. Double Dragon, all those beat 'em ups and stuff like that.
What was the one where you're like, Metal Slug? Remember that where you're like, get the tank?
Yeah, Metal Slug. Yeah, another SNK game. Yeah, you're running a fucking running gun. Hell yeah.
Game. I've put so many.
There's a ton of those too.
Yeah. That was a good game.
You like run around. You save like POWs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Remember Cruising California or Cruising USA? Fucking
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
That was a good one for arcade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Outrun was good in the arcade too.
Played the shit out of that.
Oh yeah, Outrun, Hang On. Sega had some good arcade games back in the day. Afterburner. I remember that big cabinet into that thing.
Afterburner.
Holy shit.
That was a good game. Have a good weekend shift. I don't long ago you typed that, but like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. 03. Yes. These people know I'm here. I just don't go live very frequently, so people don't really expect it. But when they're just cruising through, it's like flipping through the old analog channels, like you just land on this random channel.
Yeah, you end up landing on a movie you didn't know you were interested in, and it was like, wow, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, let's watch a rerun.
I don't go live very often, but lately I've been averaging like 10 to 20 people in my chat.
That's pretty decent. I mean, hey, at my other channel, I used to get as many as 40 to 60 once in a while. It was not uncommon. It was a channel I knew about more.
I got that near the end of my channel. I was getting about 50. I'd get about 300, 350 views, and I get I think I worked it out. It came to for every one thumb up was 20 views or some shit. That's the way the math kind of worked out because people really don't interact at all, really. The majority of your audience just watches.
When I was doing after the shit show, like show after the shit show, I was having quite a few.
What I don't
too.
get is these sleep streams get a lot of viewers. I mean, people seem
you
to like
mean?
watching people sleep for some reason.
Oh, that shit's retarded. It's like mukbanging. That's fucking dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Let's watch people eat a bunch of food, and then let's watch.
Hey,
people sleep.
Hebrew. Let me tell you something. I did a few food reviews a while back, and I broke over 1,000 views.
Food reviews aren't bad. It's the mukbang where they try to eat as much food as they can, from like the place. That shit's just like, it's like, yeah, let's watch people destroy their bodies and ruin their fucking lives, like, and gain a bunch of weight. Like it's just dumb to me. Like there's no substance to it.
No, but they do it though. I mean, there's people on TikTok.
Beauty, whatever her name is.
There's people on. You know what social media has turned some people into, where like this is like the Roman Colosseum, and like there are people on TikTok that people have left comments. They know they're begging for money for like hard drugs, and they're like living on the streets, and people are leaving comments in the chat going, hey, maybe I'll be on one of the lives when they die. You know, I mean, it's just people who just turn into cretins.
That's bad. You mentioned the shit show,
and they say that promotes it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They say TikTok promotes it because it. Yeah.
I'm sure they do, and you know people make such a stink about YouTube where you have to verify your, like, with the community tab and access to channels that are like 18 plus. I believe TikTok, it's only like, what is it, 13? You have to be 13 years old minimum, and they don't verify or authenticate anyone. So at all.
It's because it's China. It's owned by China, and they keep kicking that back. They keep going, okay, that's it, TikTok, you gotta, and they go, okay, they keep giving them like 6 more months or whatever. They're supposed to comply with whatever horse they wanted, some American hand on the wheel, as it were, and like American investors, I guess, and I guess they keep giving them more time for that.
Sounds about right.
I don't.
Well, like, Hebrew, you mentioned the after party shit show. I was talking about that earlier. I think it was just before you got on. And yeah, we had a crowd, man. We had a crowd. People would follow us from that channel to your channel, and we just kick it. Yeah. And then if you also remember,
that was when
what's that?
Oh, I was just gonna say that's when channel was strong, dude. Like when I was actually running a good channel. But.
Oh yeah. Well, then after that, but you could kind of say that for all the way around, right? Because it's not like it used to be out here. It isn't. And so, like that shit show, when I first got on there, it was not uncommon for solid, 7 or 8, 9 people to be on that thing at any given time. I mean, there was a bunch of people. It's just a lot of it's kind of winded down, or people split off and go different ways, or people, different communities, and then communities merge into mega communities, and just, what I mean? Yeah.
Sometimes your channels just hit, and sometimes they don't. Think about like Vegas Valley. Think about like the tarot guy. Like some channels just take off, and people gravitate towards them because it's what they know. They're like, oh, everybody goes there, and then like after a while, it's like think about it. Joe went to whatever he went for a while, and then came back, and his channel's getting hundreds.
Oh yeah.
Some people steady, in the chat. It's crazy to think that like channels like that, like the shit show won't die.
Yeah, right.
He revive itself slowly but surely.
It does. Yeah, it always does.
I mean, once you get whatever, it's not that hard to keep it. But you gotta have that's the thing, is you gotta have the people.
I mean, yeah. Like when I first started going live, I would get a bunch of people on here. I could unlock some of those old cheesy live streams where I had 7 or 8 people on here at a given time, for a while.
And there's nothing wrong with that, dude. Like my channel gets I get into them for fucking 12 people, dude. Sometimes at the max I get 15 to 20.
Well, I mean, right now we're at a standstill with like 12. So here, you know,
Like, it's more personal, and like you can.
Yeah.
I like it when it's more personal.
I do
Than
too.
just having a bunch of, I think it's a lot better. But
I do too. It is. Well, your channel was like that even with when the numbers rose on when you would go live after the shit show was done. It pretty much stayed that way, right?
yeah,
Yeah, and LA Spike would go live, and he would do DJ after you were done. Sometimes, like on the weekend, and it was just
yeah. And then we had fucking Andy Cruz
Yeah.
would go live around that time, and
That's right.
So,
It would go kick it with him for a
Andy was a
while.
big one around that time.
Yeah.
B Socks, even though I don't like that channel, and Southwest Jeff and
Yeah.
people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were good
Yeah, it was-
times, man. I had a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was an era where there was no strike wars. People weren't doxed and living daylights out of each other. Nobody was going to real world and pulling up on everybody and all of this, all this mayhem we got going on now,
Yeah.
I mean, not to say it didn't happen. It wasn't like it is like now,
Yeah.
So yeah. We gotta do it again though. We gotta bring the band back together. Somehow we gotta do it.
Lady, to stop calling me for real. Tell your lady to stop calling me, Derek.
You're on a mission from God.
That's it. Hey, it's 126 miles Chicago.
Hopefully this picture gives me a shout out.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's 126 miles Chicago. We got a full tank
Shout
of
me out,
gas,
email, I miss you.
half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Glasses.
I love those movies, man.
Oh, they were classic. They were epic.
Oh, all those SNL like Stripes, Ghostbusters, Caddyshack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell you. Yeah. Yeah, those were the best, man. The 80s.
Yeah, oh yeah. I will put those up against any Adam Sandler movie. I mean, Happy Gilmore, and like when he first came out, they were funny, but he just plays the same dude, and it's like a fucking conspiracy.
They got burnt out.
And don't forget, you guys, SNL, man. Back then you could make fun of people and they wouldn't even get fucking pissed off.
Dude,
Like,
you want to know what I think is really fucking cool about Adam Sandler, though, is he took people in his real life that he was friends with, and he made them actors. Like they were in every movie. And these are people that he knows.
Yeah.
Personally, which I think it's really cool that he brought his people with him.
He did.
amazing.
Yeah, he stayed true.
He did.
I think that's really cool.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Well, the thing about him was SNL kind of like ixnayed him because at that time they first saw him turning into another Chris Farley, and they didn't want that on their hands, right? And they made the big mistake of like canceling his, like not renewing his contract or whatever. But
Abe, were they really wrong?
No, not really. But I mean, after that, he just took off like a rocket, man, doing movies.
Yeah. True.
Again, it's just timing. It's like he was saying about the YouTube channel. Some channels, for some reason, these people in show business, it's timing or whatever, the right exposure, and then it just they were on the right Bill Donahue show or fucking whatever, and who knows?
because you know what? Whoever said
ball will
earlier
take off.
that whoever said earlier when I was in chat that we're just broadcasters, that's essentially what we are. I mean, without a license, we're broadcasters. We have a niche.
Yes.
Well, yeah, and in that realm, I'd say, wholeheartedly. But Hebrew, I was going to tell you real quickly. Emo had done a live stream not that long ago where he said he was done with YouTube and hasn't streamed since. Did you? Yeah.
No, he has.
I find that hard to believe.
He has. He said that and then went live like 3 hours later with another video, and then
Well, I think he's just taking too much shit.
You would not believe how
love
many
you.
gaming channels are on YouTube. But people just sit
Oh
there.
God, they're all. No, you know what gets me? Are these movie reaction videos, and these people going, "This is the first time I've watched it." Go fuck yourself. It's the first time. Get out of here.
You know what though? Dudes? I watch those movie reaction videos, and I'm like, bro, how can you not see Casino or Goodfellas? Like those, like, are you fucking for real? Like, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, some of them I get maybe, but I don't know.
Well, I was born in a Christian home. My parents never let me watch mafia movies. Okay, fucking.
Ooh.
Did you
know
not
what?
have any friends that watch fucking mafia movies?
Do you know what's funny about that? I had step parents when I was 9 years old, and they were born again Christians. Let me tell you something. I know all about that.
Right.
Hallelujah, right?
Fortunate. Okay. Now there were some movies that I never got to watch alone in terms of horror movies because you know what I mean. Because when you're a kid, fucking Freddy Krueger was a scary fuck. Anyways,
Yeah.
I watched The Godfather, and I got to tell you, man, The Godfather when I was a kid was a great movie.
Did it make you wee your pants?
What, Freddy Krueger or The Godfather?
I'm just not either. I was just.
But I do love the guy. I mean, I saw my movies were very vast, you know. So.
You know what monster messed me
remember-
up as a kid? One night, I was watching the movie Swamp Thing of all fucking movies in the 80s.
Yeah.
And the monster yeah, some dude, I looked at it like after and I was like, that was fucking stupid. Why did that bug me? But some dude turns into like this rubbery werewolf at the end. And I remember it just fucked with me. It just was so, I just never seen anything like that before. And it was just kind of like, it leaves an impression.
You know, these movie reaction videos, man, the one movie they love and they've never seen is Monster Squad. And I'm thinking to myself, how can you not see that movie, man? That's a great classic from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Monster Squad, The Never-Ending Story.
Mm-hmm.
Which
there's a lot, and what it took to make those movies back then too. Those effects weren't, 50 people behind a computer.
Right.
At least, yeah.
Which The Never-Ending Story still makes me cry when that horse drowns in the quicksand.
What is the title of the stream, Abe? Black.
It says Black Harry Hillrot Diamond. That's what it says.
Thank you.
Weird cursive font.
Black Harry. Okay.
I'm just hanging out in the bathroom while Shell's sleeping in the room because I don't want to wake her up yapping.
Oh God, you're taking a shit while talking to us?
No, I'm just in the bathroom because she's sleeping. She's in the hospital and they let me stay with her because she's blind. So I'm just chilling out. So I'm just, but I don't want to wake her up because she's finally got some sleep.
Prayers, man.
Yeah. But
I appreciate that. She's getting, I hear her now. You all right, baby?
Motherfucker, get off that.
All right.
What was I gonna do and I forget? Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was looking for Abe.
I fucking hate hospitals.
Yeah, they're eerie, especially after you watch Halloween too.
I don't know anybody who loves. I don't know too many people who love hospitals.
What is it?
I said I don't know too many people who love hospitals. Yay, hospitals!
Oh, yeah, not
Yeah.
abandoned ones, like abandoned asylums and things like that, are greater on Halloween. And well, any time of the year exploring, but yeah, they talk about giving you the heebie-jeebies, especially the older ones. And you know it's always in the basement.
Or taking mushrooms, I think it's always it's always fun shit. What was I doing? Dude, Abe, you got me so there we go. Now I remember. So anybody have any cool plans? Anybody have plans for the weekend?
Hey, Lisa. Me, this is my weekend of work, so I'll be pretty much tied up doing that all weekend and just trying to get over this heat wave, dude. Oh, man.
I'm going crabbing.
What you gonna
do?
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna go
Wait a
crabbing. Yeah, with my.
Wait a minute. You said crabbing?
Yeah.
So could we call you like Leggy?
Affirmative. Sure.
Right?
No, don't do that. He doesn't want to be associated with me.
Oh, really? Oh, all right.
Guess what I'm doing right now, Abe? I am literally going through all my alt accounts and subbing them all to you right now before I delete, because I'm doing that.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man. You don't got to do that, but much
That's
obliged,
right.
sir.
I'll do that. I'll do that later on, Abe. I'll pick my accounts and sub
Might
up
as
to
well.
you.
Well, that's cool. I've got like 3 main channels, but this is the one I've been hanging out on. But I've got I could put them in the community tab, and then I've got about 237 other accounts that are just like alts that I'd never use hardly.
But who's counting, right?
They're right.
Boringly.
Well, I never would have made them, but they were made to circumvent the getting timed out in the chats. So
I need to catch up on my watch hours too. So
oh, you're trying to hit that 3,000 number?
yeah,
that's not hard to do.
I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and if I hit 1,000, I'm going to eat Search Streaming Live on my channel. So
all right, well, I'll start subbing you up too.
So if you want to see me eat fermented canned fucking fish, get me up to 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, don't forget. I'm not. Go ahead.
No, I'm. Go ahead, take it. You're good.
No. Hey. I was gonna do one of the waxing. I was gonna do one of the waxings. I was gonna put.
I ain't waxing no part of my body, Hebrew.
I was gonna put certain parts of the body cost certain amounts of money. I'm gonna do waxing like to raise money.
Very cool.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
I don't want to wax any part of my body. So, hey, Lisa, welcome in.
Yeah, you can come up if you want. Oh, you know what? I probably should drop the link again. I guess it's drop the dot in the chat day.
Oh, Derek
I cleared my block list, so even like the sock accounts that were in here are not blocked anymore. Most of them are here for Connie when he was in my chat, but he doesn't come around here anymore. So
Canada.
I gotta quit smoking.
Yeah, that won't happen. You smoke like a fucking chimney.
I fucking smoke like fucking a lot, man.
I know you do. Oh, that's really bad for you.
So you're right.
That hurt my face.
all right. So yeah,
right.
I just gave you a wrench there, so you got one there.
Hey, Lisa, what's up?
Hey.
Is that today's winning lotto number?
I think it is actually.
I wish.
16, 41, 69, 33. Hi.
Oh.
Field goal.
Oh, you probably want to mute up when they're talking about medical stuff.
Yeah, he's muted there now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was getting ready to tap him.
Throwing that out there so people aren't fucking around.
Yep, that's true. Well, I probably won't be going much longer anyway, unless you guys want to keep it going.
Whenever you're ready, I'm gonna catch me a bunch of crabs and.
That's cool.
I can always get a cup of coffee.
You know, I know
That'd
one.
be awesome.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
No, I've been up all night. I don't know how the hell I'm going to make the rest of the day.
Oh, really?
Hey,
You're
guys,
not going to go to sleep now? What?
Don't forget to
Well,
leave
no, I'll
a
probably
like.
nap out a little bit because it's not. I mean, they have the doctors come in a half hour. Other than that, it's just people coming by for like vitals, or then it's like people coming by just to clean the room. So it's just little daily stuff. So other than that, no, I don't know. It's just that I don't know. We're gonna be out of here probably in a couple more days anyway. She's gonna have to go to another physical rehab for a little while, and then and we were gonna stay at the other place till the end of the lease, but the month's gonna end before we get a chance to.
Oh, dang, that sucks. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
don't
hope-
forget to leave a like. The dude's live at 3:30 in the morning.
right? Right? Yeah, it's much
Yeah.
obliged. But Hebrew. Yeah, you know. I was amazed. You had mentioned how Joey had kicked his channel off. He wasn't going live for a spell there. He was just kind of hanging out in the chats and stuff. And I think what he was doing is he was building his sub base and his old audience back again. And once he figured he had everyone around, and boom, he kicked it, and it's just been on. It's been on ever since.
I think I'm going to make somebody my bitch on YouTube. I'm in the mood.
Oh,
I
really?
think I'm going to make Andrew my bitch. Fuck.
Oh yes, that's right. I remember that on Zatuichi. I pronounced it right, Zatuichi.
Angie's going to be my bitch before the year's over. You wait. Fuck yeah.
Well, I've known him a lot of years, and he never does. He doesn't fuck with anyone. Yes, you can swear on here. He never fucks with anyone unless he likes them. So, just so you know.
And I got that feeling about him. But I like him too. That's why I'm going to make him my bitch.
That's a good idea. I think it's a great idea.
Oh, Andrew. Yeah.
Yeah. That is probably a finer point. And that, like what we talked about earlier, it's like, sometimes when you get a bunch of people all like doing that to you, they're doing it because they want your attention. They like you. They want more. Yes, it's a way to try to trigger you and get you to troll or to get you to do shit you normally wouldn't do.
I've said it before. Yogi Berra said it. They don't boo nobody.
That's right. Get your picnic basket. But it is true. Yes, I was iced out on most of these channels, and that went on for at least 2 years. That is true. I'm not lying on that one. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
I've never seen TLS talk like that before.
So, oh yeah, there's a little bit of tension there in the air. I glad you pointed that out. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I still have no idea where that. I have no idea where any of it comes from. To be honest with you, I mean, look, obviously we're people, and people rub people the wrong way for whatever stupid reasons. But I mean, whatever. Who cares?
Yes,
fuck off.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, I don't remember ever fucking doing anything to them or Shell, but apparently it's okay for them to just fucking run their mouths in chat. So they're no different than anybody else. Another follower.
Yeah. I like I say, I generally don't have a problem with any of it when people like to fuck with me. I'm just so accustomed to it. But it's just when
you know what? I got one more thing to say to Name Withheld before you tell me to shut the fuck up. I'm up on panel. Why don't you get up on panel?
Sorry, I didn't mean.
I think you got that. I think you got that turned around. I think you got that turned around in your head. Name Withheld.
Sorry,
we didn't start the fire. What's that?
I said sorry. I wasn't trying to stir up anything.
No, it's fine. This is all bullshit.
I don't.
This is all bullshit.
I genuinely don't mind. I don't care if people attack me I don't. The whole Abe was a fake cop, lives in mom's basement, autistic. All this bullshit. None of that stuff ever bothered me. It's all like kindergarten. It's all like coffee house crap, locker room language, whatever. It's when people cross lines and they start saying shit like you're a PDF file and that kind of shit. That's when you cross. That's a red line crosser. Other than that kind of stuff, I don't care what people have to say about me. It's just the internet. Words over the internet. Or characters. Right? So.
Characters?
Anyway.
I guess I'm not a character.
No,
I'm
I mean like text or typing characters on your keyboard or your whatever, That's all.
Yeah. I know. How many people do you think, honestly, like in any given community, really? Like, if there's like 500 accounts, how many people make up those 500 accounts? Like 40?
Yeah. Right. Well, the fact that people use sock accounts to get on here and do that, right?
That's what I mean. It's fucking like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, TOS is no sock account, but the one that was in Brett's chat yesterday, popping their mouth off, spewing shit about me. Dirt guy. I mean, shot caller. I mean, dirt guy. I mean, shot caller. Come on. Use your regular account. If you want to call me a PDF file or what the fuck ever, get on here, use your regular goddamn channel and tell me that. Stop hiding behind socks, right? There, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Excuse me, may I have another? There you go.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. I'm apparently somebody. We have one other account. The only other account we have is NGRTSX5000 or something, and it's still got the same disco glitter ball. So.
Oh yes, that one. Yep.
Yeah, we're not really trying to hide. There's nothing on there really, but it's there. If we wanted to, we could just change that name, and it's not hard.
You got the stuff, Holmes. I got the loot, man. You got it?
I get the nuts.
Holmes. Cheech and Chong kind of thing. Well, here. I'm gonna get going here in a couple minutes, I think, guys, unless you got anything else. But I will say this. This is what I want to say about all this. Let me see if I can get this right. Aside from supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, right? There's Aladdin Sarsipia, Suleiman Najik, Jackson III, Muhammad Abdul Jablit, Zanzibar Davis III. There you go.
What?
Exactly.
Fuck.
I learned that when I was like 7 or 8. So
Good for you, and you remembered that. Nice.
yeah, I did. Why? I have no idea.
The shit we remember and we don't even know.
So I could get on YouTube and spew it out. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Witch Doctor song.
Yeah. I remember that one. I saw the witch doctor. He told me what to do. Don't, right? And then the witch doctor, he told me what to say. He said that ting tang, walla walla bing bang, ting tang, walla walla bing bang, right? And all that.
That's it.
Yeah, that was a Halloween song, like Monster Mash and all this play, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That
was
shit,
like
man.
in the 60s or 50s, probably the 60s. I'm thinking sounds about right.
Something like that. I remember as a kid having a little 7-inch Monster Mash record, and I had the old comic books that came with the records.
Oh shit, the vinyl album.
Yeah, the vinyl, the Spider-Man comic that came with it, or the Batman comic book.
Oh yes. Oh man,
that shit was all right. Fuck, that was before VCRs. That's all kids had. That's it. Yeah, those scratchy little record.
Oh God, the kids, the younger generation, they don't know what a landline phone is, like payphone. They don't know, any of this shit. They don't know none of this.
You know why, Abe? Because we're old fucks, and all that shit happened a long time ago.
I know, a car phone.
That's true.
As much as we don't want to admit it, it's a long time ago.
It is. What's a pager? A beeper?
Oh God, I still have my old pager packed away in a box.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have my Motorola one downstairs.
Dude, I had the Motorola with the see-through green Motorola. Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember those too.
I had 2 pages when I was in high school. One for family, and the other one for friends. Was saying.
Oh,
Now, see, I was going to say, usually in the
for all
90s,
dudes.
yeah, there was like 2 people that had pagers, doctors and dealers. That was it.
Well, bro, I wasn't no fucking doctor.
that's why they were outlawed in school.
Yeah.
Derek was.
Now-
Yeah, they
Now
did.
blue
You're
guys.
right. You're absolutely right. They did. Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's against school rules not to have a cell phone on you, or what they call smartphone.
Right. Whoops.
I have times changed.
I couldn't be trusted. I remember in high school or junior high, I'd get out at the end of the year and like the principal, I'd walk out of there with like a box of like 4 or 5 Walkmans. Because they kept taking them from me. They kept taking them from me. So I just get another one and then they take that one and I get fucking another one. And like, hey, here we go.
I would always steal like the $400 or $300 like Texas 87 calculators, like the graphing calculator,
Oh, wow.
and I would sell them.
Oh my God. Shit.
I had the Blue Math Explorer one. Do you remember that one? That was a TI calculator too.
You guys are making me feel fucking old, and I'm.
I had the one that looked like a little professor. I think it was an owl professor.
Yeah, I think.
Remember back in the day, our teachers would say, "Learn math in your head and on your fingers. You're not gonna have a calculator for the rest of your life." Well, fuck. What about cell phones?
I think it's funny. All the math, like almost 80% of all the math that we learned, we do not use.
I've learned algebra and all that other shit. And guess what, Hebrew? I only use pluses, subtractions, and multiplications.
I don't know how.
I can't. I could never do algebra. No, I just don't have it in me.
Fucking. I also tried to learn how to do formulas, and no, I fuck that, man. Do I look like an Einstein to you? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I could understand.
No, I can't do any formula.
If you're trying to go into a certain career or profession, or you're steering yourself into a direction where you need to use that kind of shit to learn it, but like when you're learning like algebra like that and like long algebra and like all that shit, like it's fucking point. Like,
right?
I mean, for learning and teaching shit, but like, why teach shit that we're not going to learn? I mean, that we're not going to use. Like, and there's a lot of like history shit and like science stuff that like we really don't need to learn. Like, it's kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Well,
but.
I remember computers 1 and 2 in the 90s, and the reason they were teaching us how to use DOS and create DOS shells like an executable list and all this other shit
And all the graphs and
yeah, all of that, because they were trying to train us to be the next generation of computer programmers. That's what they were doing,
right?
Or the first, not the first generation, but yeah, that's what that was all about.
Not only that, but they were also training us to be the slaves of their system.
She's getting your meds right now.
What was that game called? Battle? Was it called Battle?
Not only that, but they were training us to be slaves of the system too. So,
right on.
What was that game called? A game where you're like a tank and you shoot the ground below. You got to shoot up and over, and then the ground. Old computer.
Oh, I remember that.
That's like all we used to do was play that in the pinball game, like in computer class.
Well, I remember Lemmings and DOS. All that shit. Oregon Trail. Who could? I mean, that we had to play that in when I was like 6th grade. You had to play that game, and you had to literally pass it to pass that class.
You know, they said the Oregon Trail when we were in school was educational. I thought it was fun, man.
I thought it was fun too. Except the wagon wheel busted off, right?
Right. That's when you got to replace that.
That's what I need. Yeah, it's things like that.
Copper.
So yeah, we were playing Lemonade Stand. I remember that game in like the late '80s.
right?
Get bit by a copperhead or
Yeah.
come on, move. Lemonade stand. I've never even heard of it.
That was like maybe the 70s. It's got like the Pong kind of look to it. Was it like 4-bit or something? 3-bit? If that.
My dog is gonna piss me off, dude.
I
So-
still got my mom's
Uh-oh.
8-tracks.
What is it?
I still got my mom's 8-tracks.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Her Elvis collection, her Eddie Rabbit collection. Fuck, man.
Oh, yeah.
What are those record players called where it's like a desk and you slide it open and there's a record? My aunt still has my grandpa's thing with all of his records. Kind of cool.
It's like the Betamax. I know that was kind of like that, right?
Those were really cool.
There was like the Sony something I know that was like that, kind of like that too.
Where's the
But, like,
flavor on this? Can you tell what? Oh, strawberry lemonade, fruit punch, mixed berry, and punch. Okay.
Well, I remember Yikes, Strikes, Fruit Stripe gum. That was always good.
Ooh, the zebra gum.
Yep, zebra gum. That's it. Bubble tape. It's 6 feet of bubble gum for you, not them.
You chew it 3 chews and then it tastes like nothing.
Yes, Wrigley
Zebra
Fields
gum, but I feel like
gum.
all of it. I like the
Huh?
baseball. I like the big league chew gum.
That's it. Big league. Yeah, that was to get the baseball players off of chewing tobacco. Yeah,
Big League Chew.
yeah. It's like shredded gum
What
in the
about,
bag.
We chewed
do
the
you remember
shit out of
Reggie Jackson had a candy bar? He had a Reggie bar.
None of us sleep.
it. Mhm.
No.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So.
I remember Fifth Avenue and whatchamacallit and all those ones when they first came out.
You remember? I remember really when I was little. They had it was bubble gum, but it was little album covers, and when you took out, it was a round piece of gum, and it had grooves like an album and everything.
That's
Oh.
Bazooka, isn't it?
No, this was like I don't know what it was like. They were shaped like album covers. They were like little albums, but the album inside was bubble gum.
I'll be
You guys
damned.
remember?
And we-
You guys remember
It was
bubble tape?
the
Oh,
album.
hell yeah.
They still make bubble tape.
Fuck, I loved
Yeah.
bubble when I was a kid.
You know, I remember the cigarettes, like little white cigarette came in like
Oh,
a pack
God,
with like a jet on it and shit.
Yeah.
Coating
No,
switch.
what about that? What was that shit that they did? It was just paper with like little dots on it.
Oh, I remember
Oh.
those things.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those little flavor like paper dot things, right?
Yeah. What cheap
Yeah.
idea.
There's like
The
that was
cola
featured on like Willy Wonka in the beginning, I think, like the wallpaper.
I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
And then there was
You know what Shell and I had while we were at the other place? We had the Fun Dip, the pouch with the
I
sugar
love Fun
sticks.
oh yeah, I remember
You know, you
those
take
little
those
60
white
sticks.
sticks
I
and
remember
Put them
Pez.
in the freezer, and they're really good when you put them in the freezer.
What was it?
You take like the white sticks that come with the Fun Dip, and you put them in the freezer and then eat them. They're really good.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
really good out of the freezer.
I never tried the freezer
Fun Dip
thing.
was like Fun Dip, my favorite. Like when I was younger.
Yeah, we had Fun Dip. I never tried to freeze it before though.
No, not the dip. You just
Yeah,
freeze
well,
the stick.
What?
How do you freeze it? What's the steps?
No, you just take the white sticks and in the freezer, and then you
Yeah.
eat them when they're cold, and they just taste better.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, we got to try that now.
And there was
Because the
Fun Dip and Sweet Tarts were my 2 favorites.
oh yeah. I remember Warheads,
Oh yeah.
Lemon
Charleston
Head.
Chews. Ooh, vanilla.
No, what about,
strawberry
like-
Charleston Chew?
what about
Charleston Chew, the big
Chew-
long stick thing. Yeah, the taffy one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It-
What
it
about
had different-
Jujube?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah. Well, some of the stuff is
Those are
hard to
too
find
hard.
now.
Yeah.
What about
That because it's
Pop
old
Rock?
time candy. Like, yo, Pop Rocks. Holy shit.
Oh wow.
You
Were you
remember
saying
the old urban legend that Mikey died because he drank coke while he was eating
That,
Pop Rocks.
that's a fucking myth, man. Come on.
No, I know it's an urban legend. Yeah,
Right.
it's
Have
bullshit.
any of you tried the sweetened banana thing?
The banana thing?
Try to eat a banana and then drink a Sprite.
Oh, I've heard something about that.
Cinnamon.
Oh, the cinnamon
No, not
challenge.
The cinnamon challenge, yeah, not that.
Oh,
But
all right.
try to eat a banana and then drink Sprite. It's supposed to do something.
Is there some kind of chemical reaction?
Or something? I have no idea.
There's got to be some
I'll
kind
give
of
it a try.
chemical
Come on.
reaction.
I'll give it a go.
Maybe it just
Pixie
ferments in
stick.
your stomach.
You know what candy that I love that I want to get now when I go do some shopping are those marshmallow bananas.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
Dude, the strawberry, those gummies, the strawberry puffs. Oh my god! Have you guys ever had a
Those sound
strawberry puff? They're like strawberry on one side and white on the other, and they're like creamy strawberry. Oh, they're so good. And then peaches.
Well, I'll tell you
Oh
what.
my god. Ooh, peaches.
I've never had either of those, but I will take either of those any day over those big circus peanuts.
Ugh, orange ones.
Yeah.
Remember the Coca-Cola gummies? Those were good too.
You guys
Like
are
the
making me
Coke
hungry
bottle.
now for my childhood snacks and sweets.
Well, there's the wax candies. One of those.
I like those. Those are good.
Oh, that's right.
Remember Laffy
There you go.
Taffy?
There you go. Yeah,
Like,
there you go. No on it.
yeah.
Nuts. Wax harmonica, Billy.
What do
Right?
they call like the rock candy, sugar candy? What do they call that? Like the one on the stick that's like looks like
Yeah.
a crystal.
That's rock candy.
Oh,
yeah.
rock candy.
That's it. Yeah.
Actually-
That goes back to like licorice, like the 1800s or older.
Back
Yeah.
in like saltwater taffy and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Salsa.
Shell says rock candy looks like bath salts on a stick.
It does.
Seriously, man.
How do you know, Shell? You're blind. Mm-hmm.
I like the big.
What
hunk,
is-
too. Like big hunk
ready for
and
the big
Habazaba. Oh my god, those are kind of different ones, but they were good. I like the big hunk. It had like a good flavor to it.
Those
Almond
Fritz
Joy.
flavor rolls and those big Tootsie Roll stick things.
Yeah.
Tootsie Pop. Charm
I
Pop.
never liked Tootsie Rolls. I never got in. I'd rather have like a Mary Jane.
They're
Oh, okay.
boring.
What were the other
What,
ones called? Honeybees or bee?
I remember those, yeah.
What's the other one? It's like Mary Jane, but they're different names. Like bee honey.
Vanilla Tootsie Rolls are good.
Yeah.
Those are
yeah,
good.
they're the most rare one to get in the bag, too.
So check this out. You remember the old Tootsie Pops, like the suckers? If
Tootsie Pop, yeah.
if you take the wrapper off and there's an Indian shooting a bow and arrow into a star,
Sorry, yeah.
there was a store called Ross, and it was a market. We used to go down there, and if you got the Indian with the star, you get a free sucker. So like, whenever we go there, we'd buy 5 of them to try to get their free. It was kind of a cool thing that they did themselves, like at the store.
That is
Yeah,
kind of cool. That's a cool thing as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that. It was in the
It's cool
80s. In the
because
80s, they did that.
When you're a kid, when you're a kid, you're all excited, to get one to see if you get the star. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
You know what I remember? 7-Eleven did something. It was so stupid. They had the old movie, The Creature from the Black Lagoon. They ran some kind of promo in the late 70s, early 80s, where all they did was throw some cheap 3D treatment over it. They said, come down to 7-Eleven, pick up your cheap ass paper glasses,
Oh my god.
buy a Slurpee, and watch this goddamn movie that has no business being broadcast in black and white and 3D to begin with. And
There was a weird program. I don't know if it was Domino's, Pizza Hut, or whatever, but it was with the school where you like read a book and then they give you a character, and like after 5 characters you get like a free pizza. That was like a thing.
Oh, that was the Noid, wasn't it?
Get like a free little like individual pizza, but that was pretty exciting when we were kids. I would always lie and say I finished the book, and they would ask me what out, and I'm like, I don't know. and I would like cry, and then they would like give me the spear.
And you know,
That's cool.
that I just thought of video stores that we had when we were kids. That's even obsolete now.
This isn't Canada, but like Bluster, you mean? What do you mean?
Well, you think about it too, like how often, like how long people have been around, how kids have been kids, and things have really not changed. And like in the last 100 years, technology, how it's just changed everything so quickly. When for hundreds of thousands of years, things have kind of been pretty much the
Slow.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
any, you know,
I was gonna say when we grew up, we sat around the campfire and told stories in our powwows. And nowadays, it's a digital campfire on their phone and app game. You know.
Yeah.
well, see, what got me the other day kind of hit me like a ton of bricks is like working on a motor, like a carbureted, 350, like a small block 350. And then you go from that to working on like a fuel injected new, like fucking, let's say like a Kia or something, like just and it's so foreign and bizarre. Like things were so simple, and then they had to go and fuck with everything. But I don't know why it hit me, but damn, I'm getting old. Like that shit is
Well,
changed.
they keep talking shit up. Like I got a laugh out of it because YouTube now is not a live video. It's now a live event. This is a live event. Did you know that? Does it feel like?
This is a concert.
And Abe, are you in your studio? Get ready to load your media asset.
It's the Late Late Show. Now the early AM.
Like they call it a media asset. Like stop. This thing is the cheapest fucking broadcast software I've ever seen in my life, and they just fucking renaming shit. Like fuck off. Have more than one audio input. How about that, assholes?
That'd be a plus. Well,
That's
you guys
really
know what
funny, actually.
YouTube Mobile Live, you can, or if you use YouTube Live Direct, they allow you to have one person allowed with you, like you'd have like one guest, not like four, but
It's a start.
yeah, I don't even know how you bring them in. To be honest with you, I have no clue. I've never done it before.
The surgically implanted brain chip.
That's mental telepathy.
Yeah, no, the
Uplink.
Tesla chip.
That's what it is.
The Uplink? Isn't that what it's called? Oh, something like that.
Yes, the uplink. Yes, let's name it something fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll call it the community. Everyone loves the community. That focus grouped really well.
Community.
Hi, Derek. Morning. Good morning, Derek.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, welcome to Abe and Friends.
Oh, like Garfield and Friends?
Yeah, just a morning show. We change everything to blue and orange now. It's morning colors. Get the yellow in here.
Like, we're ready to party. We're ready. I hope you bring lots of spaghetti. Yeah.
Now, just make sure that when you hire the morning staff, that you get all the demos. Okay, we got to get all the demos in there. Okay.
I am so there.
We need.
Hey, Big Ben Bittner, are you here right now? Are you in the chat? I'm curious.
He was here a couple hours ago. I haven't seen him since.
Okay.
I could scroll back to try to find him, but
Oh no, you're
Yeah.
just curious because I noticed that he was like active, like he had a little blue dot, and I was just curious because I've been promoting his covers, his songs, and I've been getting people to go over and like and talk and stuff. So
that's cool.
God, now I want to get a box of cereal today and this week and watch a bunch of old cartoons. Thanks.
That sounds cool, actually.
Fucking get some fucking corn pops and some fucking Lucky Charms and mix them in there when I was a kid. And
Get your little onesie, your little one-piece pajama zip up.
Here, let me see if I can get this right.
Love
put some chocolate milk in my cereal too, like I did when I was a kid.
There we go. There, see the 4-leaf clovers, the top right. They get your Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
He bought that little Lucky Charms.
What's that?
Hold on. Lucky Charms that like cuts the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Abe, thanks so much for having me, and I will catch you around. Everybody else on the panel, very cool to chat with you all.
Yeah, take care.
Have a good day.
Tell your wife
probably should get
prayers for.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of we're gonna be keeping you in our thoughts. So you bet.
Wait, one more time, baby.
Oh, no, I told Justin to tell you guys, have a good day. I've been in the background here kind of moaning because my leg still hurts. And they stuck me back in the hospital, so kind of pissed off about that.
Well, take care.
Yeah, she is. She's on her way. All right, thanks, guys, and hope to see you all around later.
All right, thanks for coming, man. All right, well, I guess we'll be ready to end this thing down. You guys, do you guys have any last final words before your sentence is carried out? In other words,
Abe, you're a good guy. Don't take stuff so personal when people say that they only bitch and come at you because they like you, because they wouldn't follow you and come around and talk shit.
Yeah.
For what it
no, I'll
is,
take that. I'll take that. And I think that for the most part, that's true. There's just a few instigators that'll come in there and start, some serious shit up and stuff. Once in a while, not all the time, just once in a while.
Well, have a good day, and
You too.
we'll see.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Next, let me know when you go live next time. I'm surprised that. Well, that's because I was on Vegas Valley's watching him. That's probably why.
I go live like once or twice, sometimes even 3 times a day. So
yeah, I know. I caught you a time or two at work or something.
Right, later, Derek.
Later, brother.
I might go live right now. Later.
Hit it, man. I'll stop by and say, oh, they both left at the same time. Well, that's all right. Let me play something here. We'll close this thing out. It was a fun panel. I enjoyed it. It wasn't just all, the Abe monologue. Everybody's come to grow and hate so much, right? Well, no, hate's a strong term. So there's that. I'm kind of really tired. I don't know. Should I play something? All right, fine. Here you go. You can have a 90s, a great 90s hit of mine. Thanks for tuning. Remember, the small YouTuber always hedges their bets. All things being equal, all good things must come to an end and all that jazz. See you on the next one, guys. Peace out.